Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Near Me Condition, a channel where you can be part of a positive, honest community that's obsessed with Alf.
No.
And lay claim to some comic book knowledge.
Not true. Not true.
Here's
What's up?
star Uncanny Omar. I'm Astonishing Melanie, and together we are Omni. Get it? Omnibus? Omni?
Yep. I'd like to give a shout out to Martin for coming up with
Yes.
that joke. Not us.
Good
What's up,
morning,
Patid? How you doing, my brother? Good morning from Mars. Yep, the planet. Awesome, man. Sorting
Oh, wow.
raw
Good for
comics
you.
from my
Good
collection
for
to
you.
sell. First 5 Burns Shulkies in the pile now. I love that era, man.
Hey,
Who-
Adrian.
Say it.
Who disrupts Starscream's coronation? That's kind of good.
That's pretty good.
Wait. Who disrupts Starscream's coronation?
Coronation stars. This is
That's
bad
okay.
comedy.
Oh,
And you're going to say Megatron, and then I say, here's a hint. We've role-played this a lot. What is your problem? Welcome to the Saturday live
You
stream.
sound like Leonard Nimoy. Here's a hint.
Like Leonard Nimoy? No, that's Galvatron. Anyway, good morning from below zero, Danville, Illinois. I don't envy that at all.
But he's Galvatron.
Yeah, I know. But Leonard Nimoy has a unique voice. And Galvatron's voice is a little bit different than Leonard Nimoy's and Spock's. Saludos, Omar y Melanie. Morning, Omar and Melanie. Hello, Omni. Happy Saturday, Bar. How are you?
I missed you all last week. Mama Mel and Big O. That sounds like
Big O. Mama Mel and Big O sounds like
sounds
a
like
country.
Mamas and Papas.
I was gonna say it sounds like a bluegrass duo. Hey, Omar.
Hey, Bugmaster B. I
I'm
saw your
Doing all right, buddy.
I saw
Hey, dude.
in line at Starbucks. I saw what you said about, hey, let's get this show moving. Get it?
Moving. Yes, that will be next Saturday. Will be our last Saturday in this house. Kind of weird to say that. We've been here.
I said, let's dress up.
I said I
Let's
put up all my
A
clothes.
formal event. Oh, whatever.
Hey, wait a minute. This is important. Congratulations to all the Slovakians in the chat for the first Olympic hockey medal.
Good for you.
Yeah, I haven't asked for a while. Where's everybody from? Where is everybody? Melanie, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she does. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Marvel Guy? 1970s. What's going on, Minties? There's my buddy Ted and Chris. Morning, Omar Melanie. Starting a stroller ride with my kids, listening to my favorite comic book crew. Thank you, buddy. What is your favorite character crossover, and what is it? What is one you want to see? Favorite character crossover. You know, I dug that Spider-Man
Coronation,
Batman.
Starscream, and Wolverine.
That would be awesome. I dug that Spider-Man Batman. Mark Bagley, was it David Michelini that wrote it?
Spider-Man Batman.
Yeah, before Amalgam, before DC versus Marvel, they started doing these one-shots.
I want to read that.
Silver Surfer, Green Lantern, by with Kyle Rayner. There was a Generations book that could not be reprinted.
Do you own it?
Somewhere. I still have a copy because I love Bagley's take on the
Is
Joker.
it a collector trade?
No, it's no because
Single
it's
issues.
yeah. And if it was collected in trade, it would have been collected in one of those 4 trades that came out.
Is it in the garage?
No, why would I keep that in the garage? Anyway, it had Carnage and Joker team up against Batman and Spider-Man. I loved it. It was awesome.
That sounds really cool. I want to find it.
Omar, when is the next reprint pro? Okay, so I gotta talk about a few things. The next reprint poll I am postponing until I can announce a few books, because I don't want people to waste their votes, if that makes sense. I don't want people to vote on something that I already know is coming. So I'm trying to get, I think I've got everything from Marvel that I need. So I'll be making some videos this weekend, a lot of videos this weekend, and up to them when I release them. What's up, Marvel Bad? How you doing, buddy? And then I'll do the reprint poll. My goal is to get the reprint poll out by next Thursday. That is my goal. And if you're not familiar with what the reprint poll is, every year on this channel, we have been very blessed that we do a top 10. You started with top 10, and then I made a top 20. Try to slide it in there. Marvel Omnibus reprint poll. And I send that list over to David, Gabriel, and the folks at Marvel, and then they choose what they reprint. And we have helped out a lot. I will say I am very happy that, you know, we were the big push for a lot of books that would not have seen reprint. You know, I mean, I'm saying that eventually they probably would have, but a lot of things have changed with Marvel. For anybody that has been collecting Omnis for a long time, what people like to call the BO years and the AO years, like the before Omar Marvel Omnibus years. And
I was thinking
after,
body odor.
that's what I think too, but that's what they call it.
BO and AO.
It's not a very flattering thing. But anyway, it's just, you know, they print a lot more, and we've gotten a lot of reprints. So every year I hold a poll. We put up all the books that are out of print. People can vote on them. and I send the top 20 over to Marvel. I think you get 5 votes, and it's all like scaled voting. So whatever your top one is, that's the one that takes priority over the rest. So everybody has a chance to have a say, right? Because it's not just me, it's you all. Like, I can give Marvel a list like, I think these will do really well, but I think those days are long and gone. I want it to be up to you all. That's why we're a community. And a lot of books have been reprinted. And yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been a wonderful relationship that we have with them. DC, I still can't get an email back. I got an email back from somebody that's trying to help me, but he's like, man, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't either.
Wow, that's a long time to not know what's going on. I mean, not that particular person.
It's a very long time. It's not his fault. It's not. I think they're just super busy. Not that anybody else isn't, but it's just... Anyway, this moment, I just want to remind you all to smash that like button. I was told last week that I need to remind people. I think we only reminded them once.
Oh, yeah, you told me while we were furniture shopping. You were like...
So let's, if you all don't mind, take a second to hit that like button. And I know it's a very minimal thing for you all to do, but it means the world to us because that helps with our YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, it's not like not ego, but what's it called?
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah, like a self-esteem booster.
No, not at all.
Helps for other people to see that this exists. So
we are real. We are here.
Nelson's saying all but Secret Wars got reprinted from last year's poll.
No, there are a few more books that haven't been reprinted, but I can't say anything yet. Hello from Poland. What's up, Andrew? I know you were from Poland, buddy. Just finished Superman by Tomasi, and I absolutely loved it. Thanks for the recommendation. I'm so glad you liked it, man. Wasn't it a different take on Superman? Like, he's all responsible, being a father. Jonathan Kent has an accident with one of the cats.
Superman is responsible. You just meant
in a different way. Now it's not just responsible for every living being on Earth. Now he's responsible for his own little being, and it's a lot more special.
Let's see. Batman Dark Victory.
Yes, and actually the reason why I bought it and I'm doing an overview was because of you. Because I didn't realize, for some reason, I missed out on it. Because I already own it in absolute. I don't buy every book because, this is what I do for a living, so I have to budget myself. But there are books that, I know that you all ask me to do that I can try to get in, and of course, do an overview of. So because of you, Candy Jam, I think.
Yeah, Candy Jam joined us for my interview with Elsa, which I was less nervous than the first time on.
You did really good. Tomasi's the only Superman I've read. I kind of want to keep that Superman pure in my head. Oh my gosh.
You're pure, Hannah.
You're right, Hannah.
She's such a wonderful gal.
Because after that, it's a different Superman. But what are we going to do, right?
What about Secret Invasion Omnibus?
They've already done one. You mean a reprint? I mean, it's out of print. But man, how about this, though? Wouldn't it be better to do a new Avengers Omnibus Volume 2, reprint Volume 1, give us a Volume 2 instead of a Secret Invasion, include Secret Invasion in Volume 2? That would make me so happy. But maybe that's just me.
Gabriel's birthday, 14.
You're going to be 17?
In 4 days, he'll be 17.
Oh, dude, happy early birthday since I won't see you in 4 days.
I hope you're, tell us, what are you doing? What are you doing to celebrate? You figure out what beer you're getting to help with the move. Well... our family's coming over next Sunday to help. Yeah. And then we've got movers for 2 days.
Natty Light. Everybody's getting natural light because Omar's going to be broke after this move.
So, oh man, as you can tell, we're hyper. Really excited. But also I'm hyper because I missed you guys.
Oh yeah, she didn't get to do this last week, so she's all over the chat right now. What's up, Laura? Hey, friends, what are your thoughts on Wells taking over Amazing Spider-Man? What do you want to see? Or what do you expect? I want to go in low because I don't want to repeat what happened with Spencer's run. Spencer's run to me were ups and downs. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I thought it was good. Like he did something that we hadn't seen in a long time with Spider-Man, and that is set up a villain and set him up a lot. And I think that's what a lot of people's problems was with him. Whereas Dan Slott did like story arc, big arc, story arc event. Nick Spencer was more like little story arc, and then in the background a big something that's happening. I like Zeb Wells. I like his writing. He comes from the world of Robot Chicken. He was a writer on Robot Chicken. Did a couple.
We watched that last week. A few episodes.
He has one of my least favorite runs, but that's because of me and my nostalgia and where I need to talk about this too.
Okay,
what I think about the New Warriors. He did that horrible New Warriors run. I don't buy every book. Don't call me out. I don't, man. But his run on Spider-Man was solid. Like, he was one of the brain trusts during Mark Waid, Dan Slott, and who else was it? Not Tunk Luda, Bob Gale. Bob Gale, who wrote Back to the Future. All four of them were writing Spider-Man at the time, and I thought it was a pretty fun book. And then he had a few solo stories, but he did Hellions, and he is amazing. You'll be 33 in 5 days, brother, Cesar. I'll be 44 on March 14th, so I'll be 11 years older than you. That's crazy. So I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, there are a lot of aspects of like the Parker luck that I hope remains, but I also want to see some classic villains back. I know Spencer brought some back from time to time, and I want to see some jokingly witty stuff. I kind of miss that Spider-Man, right? Like the Spider-Man that has quips. Anyway, get the kids to do it and tell them, what is it?
It's a game. No, they were great. They were really helpful. Let me show the super chat and then we'll get to the
Hey, Blink.
Thank you, Blink, for the super chat. Hope I'm not the only one voting Secret Wars 2 Omni. Hint, hint. Hey, it matches my wig.
I'm sure it'll be in there. Okay, so let's talk about this really quick. JLA Avengers limited to 7,000 copies. And so a couple of things. Number one, I think this is a wonderful thing. If you've not heard about it, the Hero Initiative, who is... So let me backtrack really quick. In the comics book industry, unless you have a contract with one of the big two, like DC or Marvel, you are just work for hire, right? So you are contracted out to do a job like, even big names like Ed Brubaker, contracted out to do Captain America. Unless you have a contract with Marvel or DC, that means there's no insurance, there's no retirement, there's no benefits, vacation time, forget about it. So what the Hero Initiative did, and this organization started years ago, decades ago, is they started taking up funds for these older creators that can't go to conventions, can't do any more work for hire, and kind of set up a retirement plan or a health plan for them. Because in this country, in the United States, we also need health insurance. That's another thing. And if you don't have a signed contract with Marvel or DC, you don't get that, right? There is no health benefits. There's nothing. So what Joe Kelly was the other writer. Thank you. What ends up happening is that the Hero Initiative takes up money for that. They've helped out a lot of families, a lot of people. When Mike Wieringo died, he was a big part of the Hero Initiative. And, they helped out his family with the funeral expenses. Now that I got that out of the way, the Hero Initiative was able, this is all because of Marie Javis, that got together and were able to talk to legal. Because remember when I said, when people were asking me what are the chances of Marvel or DC reprinted JLA Avengers for George Perez, and I said it won't happen because there's just people in charge in the legal department that won't let it happen, unfortunately. People that have never read comics is the way that I always said it, that don't even know who George Perez is. So they worked together with the Hero Initiative, and they were able to, at least in the contract with the lawyers, get 7,000 copies of JLA versus Avengers coming out, and it will all benefit George Perez and his family. So that is amazing. That is a wonderful feat. Like, that's something to celebrate, right? You like, there was a chance that this was never going to happen. And I mean, never until, hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you for a while. So I know people are upset about, I will not.
You are speaking well right now.
I know people are upset that it's only 7,000 and Diamond is allocating the copies. And of course, Diamond is allocating the copies, meaning the people that they probably had dealings with over the decades will probably get first dibs. The people that have bounced from Diamond and gone to PRH will probably be somewhere in the middle, So I'm sure most online retailers are trying to order. There was a rumor that Midtown Comics ordered 1,000 copies. I don't know. 7,000 copies, Diamond allocating them. I'm sure a lot of comic book stores are trying to get copies. it's going to be really difficult to pre-order. Even pre-ordering does not mean that what's it called? That does not mean that you are getting a copy for sure. These are all soft cover, by the way. That's the only thing they could get from legal. I don't know if they can fight to get a hardcover or the big absolute slipcase that they came out with. I will say that they wanted to rush this out with 7,000 copies because they want George Perez to see this. And it's sad because it might be the last thing he sees, like, of his work being published and rushed out. And so, you know, I try to stay positive.
Love him because you've talked for 5 minutes about it.
He's an amazing human being. He's one of my favorite creators, and it sucks that he is dying. I mean, it's a part of life. I get it.
So people showing him love.
Yeah, so I try so it sucks. Yes, of course it sucks. It's only 7,000, but let's stay positive and think about how much this will mean to him, right? A stack of 7,000 books being sold out like that. He's going to know how much people love and appreciate his work. So that's what I have to say about that.
So what I've been doing is just showing, I didn't show questions because you were on a roll. I've just been showing comments that are like, you know, statements and nothing to answer. So we've had a lot of great questions, but I just want to say thank you for those of you who were plugging Patreon.
Oh, thank you.
And also for asking about Omar's father, that he's at home.
He is I can talk about that.
Okay.
Or you can.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
It's your father.
So my dad, thank you so much for asking. Thank you for being patient and, you know, reaching out to me through email. I think I'm trying. It's a, you know, we're also moving, so it's a very stressful time in this house. And then my dad, you know, also got sick and he got COVID and he got put into the hospital. So he was hospitalized for 2.5 weeks. He finally got out. He's on temporary IV and, you know, getting better. Still, you know, fight's still not over. I've been taking him to a lot of doctor's visits. So the other thing I want to do at this time is also thank the Patreons. Like, we have different tiers on our Patreon, and there's a one-on-one tier. And my wife sent out a message at the beginning of the month. She's like, "There's a lot of things going on. Is it okay if we skip this month?" And everybody was so supportive and wonderful. So, I mean, that was really overwhelming. So thank you all for, I don't want to say letting me off the hook because I was doing things and working on the channel. But just to give me that time to be with my dad. And then, like, now I'm taking him to, like, doctor's visits. So, and I'm very sorry, Manuel Ortiz, about your father. So yeah, thank you all for asking. He's doing a lot better and a lot more like himself. And he was here earlier today picking up my daughters with my mom. He ain't allowed to drive, but he's picking up my daughters. At least he's getting out of the house. And very more. What's up, Graham? Saw him last night. He went to bed early. Is it possible to get Avengers Epic 10, Hulk Epic 7, and Iron Man Epic 6? Why are you looking at me intensely? Is there a joke I'm missing?
No, because I was gonna talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have time. I don't have time to hear you talk. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna start at the bottom with questions. So you all can repeat questions. And I'm helping you with your voice by reading the question.
Oh, thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
So the Epic video will be out next Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be a live video. So join me and Curtis from the Epic Marvel Podcast. Hey, there's my buddy Aaron. Much love to you. Sorry, man. I get interrupted. My wife keeps interrupting me.
No, I'm just showing comments.
So that will be live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Curtis are going to go over. We have 21 Epics to announce. 6 of them are reprints. And then I also want to do a reprint poll, and a good one of my Patreons sent me a huge list of books that are. So big shout out to MC. I don't know if he wants me to reveal his real name or not.
Says yay. Now,
so I will be doing that. Poll? So the reprint poll I'm shooting for next Thursday, okay? But the reason I'm shooting for next Thursday and postponing it is because I'm trying to get out the videos of reprints that are coming, so I don't want you to waste a vote. That's you see what I'm saying? Like, if you vote for something and you're like, oh man, it got announced tomorrow, like that would suck.
So that leads into the next question about the schedule. You want to go ahead and somebody's asking about the schedule this week?
Shoot, I can't do that Thursday. Friday. Let's shoot for Friday.
If there are any announcements coming?
Yes, the announcements are coming. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm shooting a total of 5 videos this weekend. David gave me his blessing, but still have to be approved by Marvel. That's what he does, man. He's like the Pope.
How do you?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying. How do you do it?
En nombre del Padre, del Hijo, Espíritu Santo. Amen.
Yeah, but like if you're a priest, don't you like put your hand like this?
That's if you're a kick-a priest.
Okay.
Like if you're fighting
like
a demonic horde. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying I should skip work? You should skip work. You don't have. I'm saying I don't approve or I can't write you a note, but
you're like Blur from Transformers right now.
I have a lot in me. Like I haven't. Like I thought I talked a lot last night with Amanda.
The Hot Wheels dude.
What was his name?
Dude. Yeah. You all know what his name is.
You all know. Thank you for all you do. I'm glad to hear your father's doing well. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, and you are very welcome.
Super chat. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, positive for Perez. All flippers and scalpers scooping books up. Hulk smash.
Yeah, that's unfortunately. Unfortunately, when things like this happen, that can't be avoided, right? I get it. Everybody's got to eat. But, when somebody dies and they made a toy of them, like immediately people put up toys of the actor, the actresses. It's just a part. Yeah, it's just people. Just what people do, man. It sucks, but people take advantage of that. Hopefully, we won't see much of that. Pope David Gabriel first. I will tell you this much. That's it. John Machida Jr. I will tell you this much. A few years ago, I have that Stan Lee celebration of life that they gave away at not his funeral, but his celebration of life. It's a comic book with Adam Kubert.
Yeah, we packed it, didn't we?
Yeah, David was kind enough to send me a copy of that. So the rule with that is that Marvel employees were invited to the celebration of life, but they could not sell it because people were trying to sell it immediately on eBay, and they thought that like the people up above were like, that's a little I don't know, in poor taste is what they thought. So they told them that they couldn't sell it. I think that has now been lifted and they could sell it because they realize, these things are expensive. Not everybody collects comics that works in the comic book industry. But hey, my buddy Dying Breed Collectors is here. Hi guys, Omar, please tell me when it will come out and if Peter David Hulk Volume 1 reprint. March. There you go ahead. You choose the next question. You ask it.
I just want to talk about, and all I can do is say I don't know a question or answers to questions. Are your announcements all reprints or are there also new books?
There will also be new books, but I'm trying to get out the reprints first.
Somebody was asking specifically. Oh, I should have started about a specific book.
Oh, here's a really good question.
Where?
From Kane here, because I didn't talk about this, and I will explain this again on the video. By the way, if this is from Kane, how long do people have to vote on the poll? I'm having surgery when it comes out. I'm going to give it I'm going to say a week to 2 weeks. I think I have enough time between now and sending it to Marvel. They'll ask for it, and there's my buddy Sir Leonard Nimoy's.
So, any new epics?
Yes, Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me and my buddy Curtis from Epic Marvel Podcast. We will be announcing all 21, 6 are reprints, and 21. I never talk about the books that are delayed, but I will say there are a couple that hurt me that are delayed from the Omnis into 2023. So they're not delayed indefinitely, and nor will you ever know which ones they are because that's not something I do. But there were a couple of Omnis that got delayed into 2023 that I was like, oh, I was so happy to announce that. And then Epics that got delayed into 2023, and I'm like, that would make sense, but we have to wait. So I'm very excited.
That's a hint, right? If you can figure out why that would make sense.
No, I like a lot of things.
Do you think
is it Slapstick Epic Collection? Could be Slapstick. I could be a fan of Slapstick.
Wait, that sounds familiar.
He's the guy that can. He's like Roger Rabbit. He's like a guy that can use cartoon powers.
Oh, that makes he's hot. Do you think they'll reprint? Do you think they'll reprint the Miller Daredevil Omnis anytime soon?
Yes, 100%. That's coming. At least the first one. The companion I don't think was in the solicits. And people have been emailing me about the reprint of Descender. Let's get one thing straight and then we'll get to this. For the people that have emailed me, I've answered you back, but just in case, be really careful when pre-ordering books. Make sure the books can be pre-ordered before you pre-order them from the. I know it's not your job. It should be the place where you order from, but apparently there have been places online where you can pre-order books that have not been officially solicited. And like I said, you're the consumer. It's not your job to keep up on this. But the places should be a little more responsible, because I've gotten emails about a couple of books that, yeah, there have been no former solicitations. They're found on Diamond's previews page.
I'm coming back, Mark.
Yeah. They're found on the Diamond preview page. That does not mean they are coming out. They've made mistakes in the past. So until a book is formed, I say the same thing about DC. Don't pre-order books that you find in the catalog that's coming out. Pre-order them when they're actually solicited and there's a final cutoff date. Like DCBS is really good about that. Like I'm not naming any names. I'm just saying people have emailed me about this. Like, I didn't know this was coming, and I'm like, it's not officially coming. Wait until there's an official solicitation from Image or Dark Horse, because it sucks to, first of all, pre-order a book. They take your money, and then they're like, oh yeah, this book was never solicited. Sorry, here's your money back. I don't know. But anyway, that's exactly. Spawn was the same thing. Spawn, people were taking pre-orders for Spawn, and I was like, wait until the solicits, because at any time this could be canceled, or it could have been like, hey, this was never coming out. So just be careful, and God bless y'all. Good day. All right.
So, new Spooky Chant. This is, excuse me, this is available on our spread shop. # Alpha Omnibus in a water bottle form, or a sticker, or a hat, a t-shirt. Thank you, Mark, for the super chat.
Hey, thank you for the super chat, buddy.
Hi, Uncanny One. What do you think are the chances of a WBN or TOD Complete Collection Volume 1 reprint?
I hope so. I'm going to send them a list again. They asked me for a list last year, and I think we got 1 or 2 reprints coming, like Deadpool. But I promise I will send them a list. And he's WBN, I'm sorry, Werewolf by Midnight. Werewolf. I always call him Werewolf by Midnight. Werewolf by Night and Tomb of Dracula. Complete collection. And if you saw, Tomb of Dracula Masterworks Volume 2 is coming out next year. I'm so happy about that. I was thinking the first one.
Network.
WB Network.
Jay Cliff has a question. Can you explain again about the DC solicits that you announced the other day? I got a little confused. Maybe it's just DC is so confusing.
No, it's not. So you're talking about like the 2 books I talked about? Okay, that's what I meant. Those 2 books, No Man's Land Omnibus Volume 2 and the American Vampire Volume 2, those have not been officially solicited, right? It's when you get the solicitations, that's when people can pre-order books. So all the books that I said after that I show the pictures, that I show the content, those books can be pre-ordered. Those 2 books, they're just in the catalog. The catalog is the first step. The catalog is what companies like Marvel and DC, Dark Horse, Image, everybody sends to the book market, right? Because unlike the direct market, the book market needs to plan ahead half a year ahead of time, right? Like they're like, okay, we need to know what books are coming so we can shift money around. We need to know where to spend it. Amazon being the big one, Barnes and Noble, places overseas like I almost said Watership Down, not Watergate. Oh my God, Waterstone in the UK, bookstores. They need to have the book catalog before the direct market, right? So that's when we get excited and we're like, okay, this stuff is going out to the catalog. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is getting them actually solicited, officially solicited. Things have shown up in the book catalog before that DC has canceled. Teen Titans, New Teen Titans Omnibus Volume 6, things like that. So it's one step closer. I hope that, I mean, that was a good explanation. I never know if I go too fast or not explain enough.
You were definitely going fast today. Rodimus
Prime Rib.
Rodimus Prime Rib said that it was awesome. Graham, look at this. On top of discovering Jean-Claude Van Damme,
you discovered him. Did you put a flag on him?
Stan Bush. What's your favorite song by him? We saw him in concert at the Transformers Con a few years ago, and there were other people that you could tell they're from another country, right? Because they were speaking another language. And they knew every single song. And there were songs where we were like, we don't know what it is because it wasn't like associated with the cartoon. So, I'm going to answer this question. Do I like You've Got the Touch or Dare better? I think I like Dare because I imagined them hot rod racing during the song. Yeah. Of course, You Got the Touch is more epic.
You Got the Touch, and you hear Peter Cullen's voice. Arise, Rodimus Prime. Oh my God! Like if he said that, if I was sick and he was like, arise,
you'd be like, let's go.
I would be in tears, holding some fake Matrix, going to heaven, and Peter Cole would be guiding me into the light.
But yeah, Sailor Moon, he had songs. And
we talked about kick. Well. I said you need to watch Kickboxer if you like Bloodsport. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that last night. Happy birthday, Omar. Any more Spider-Man omnis in the near future?
Not that I've seen. I think we're taking a break from Spider-Man for a while. We've announced 6, 7 books, and moving on to other areas. Sadly, some of the areas still had to be moved until 2023. DC has developed a reputation with me that I don't trust any of their solicits until a book's on the shelf, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is a good thing to be cautious about.
So do you have, and also other people in the chat, please chime in, any George Perez runs that you recommend for Mario?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So I actually did a video, like my tribute to George Perez, how much I love his stuff. And I thought about, he's still alive. Why do I need to make this video? And somebody put it beautifully. They were like, you need to make things while the people are still alive to let them smell the flowers. I think it's a saying where they from Puerto Rico, and I'm butchering that. And I thought, you're right. That is a good way to. I'm gonna show my love for George Perez. Okay, so of course JLA Avengers is one of my favorites. Legion of Three Worlds, I don't hear enough people talk about. The best thing he did at Marvel, in my opinion, is the Kurt Busiek Avengers run, which unfortunately is out of print right now. What else by Perez that I have enjoyed over the years? It hasn't been collected, but he worked on a book with Peter David, Sex and Violence, not SEX, but SACHS. And speaking of Peter David, oh my gosh, Future Imperfect. It's everything. 2 issues. George Perez drawing his heart out into every panel. And of course, Infinity Gauntlet, even though he only drew half of it, still wonderful. And the question is, it not only was in the catalog, it's solicited. So now that's step 2. Step 3 is actually publishing the book. Don't let me down, DC. And I can't believe Phantom Stranger has been canceled 3 times, and that apparently still coming.
Is it important to read Batman Tales of the Demon after reading your one, or is it okay to skip to the next story?
You can skip it, yeah. You can go on. You can go on to whatever you want. You can go to Long Halloween, or you can go into those classic Cape Crusader trades or Dark Knight Detective. The reason I threw it in there is because it's an early appearance and it's still canon of my favorite Batman villain. Who's that? Who's my favorite Batman villain?
Your mom.
What are you, 10?
That doesn't make any sense. Dude, wait! I know this! The Clock King!
The Clock King.
It's not Joker.
It's not Joker.
Oh, who is it?
The Demon Head. Raj.
Oh, yes. Okay, so Imperious Flex, I know the answer to this one. If a person only reads one Duck book story, what should it be? The Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck.
You dang Skippy. That's all you need to read?
It's so good. In fact, that's the only one I've read.
I cry every time I read that final page because I'm like, yes, somebody understands me. It's not about the books. It's about the memories. Oh, every time.
Somebody earlier was saying that you're the luckiest man on earth to get rare omnis, that this person has been trying really hard and is just not able to get
a hold
of it. Oh, I don't know. It was a long time ago.
I will say that it is this is my full-time job, and it's lonely and it's really stressful, and I have never had so much fun doing something in my life. And I think I have to take a step back sometimes to realize I am reading comics for a living. I am doing things in the industry that I never thought I would be doing. It's stressful
for you when
things aren't working. Like if
the other day you were like, "Do you have your Mac with you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And when I was at school, and then I was like, "I don't know the plugins for the other one." Because you couldn't get
long story short
to transfer over.
Yeah.
So then you had to go to Apple.
There's also technology issues that
help you.
But there's no support. I can't call IT support. I'm IT. I'm everything. I'm IT. I'm visual. I'm audio. I'm everything because I do it all myself. My wonderful wife helps me out from time to time. Maddie, of course, does the live shows. But
not with technology.
I will say, I think when I had Mark Waid on.
Thomas, I'm coming back.
Yeah. When I had Mark Waid on, he put it the best way possible. He was like, "You are the luckiest man in comics, working in comics." And I never had that said to me. And to hear that from the words of one of my favorite writers of all time. And
this is the person, I think.
Okay. Was the most, like, I don't know, it was so surreal, like, to him to say that. He was like, you have good connections with David Gabriel. You're good at what you do. You're the luckiest man working in comics. And he said, I'm very jealous of the books that you have that they send your way, but they are sending it to the right person. And that just made me, I don't know. Like 12-year-old Omar his head would have exploded. And can you hit read?
Yeah.
He mentioned something a little bit earlier. Show Omar he's not lonely by smashing the like button. Thank you, Reed. He mentioned, this is Reed Comics, by the way. They are out of UK, so if you need books from UK, this is the place to go right here. And he's got some bad news. So 52 Omnibus, remember when I said I don't know if it's 175 or 150? It is officially listed at $175.
So I'm putting it back on Thomas's super chat.
Thank you,
Somebody
Thomas.
was asking about your opinion of that price.
Okay, and we'll come back to that. Hey, Melanie, Omar, wondered if you knew where I could get the new Moon Knight run by Jed MacKay, because Volume 1 is already sold out on Amazon here in the UK. Go to Reed. Do you have a copy of Jed MacKay's Volume 1? If he's got it, that's the place to go. So there you go, man. You can get it that way. Man, so my thoughts on $175. That's a lot of money, right? But then again, I remember saying that 14, 15 years ago when I bought the first Omnibus, $100. That's a lot of money. And we know, inflation happens. And of course, I don't know. It's weird that they're trying $175 for a book that has 1,200 and some pages when they've released books with 1,500 pages at $150. As a matter of fact, a month prior to that, Justice League Volume 2, Omnibus Volume 2 has a bigger page count and is $150. So I don't know, I know the price of paper goes up. I know everything goes up. It just seems like a lot of money. I've never seen a company charge $175, like Golden Age, Silver Age, Modern Age. That's the first book. And I hope it's not like, well, $175, this is the new price. That would suck. Because DC was the first publisher to release books at $150. And then, of course, I think Marvel has 2 books at $150 so far.
227 in Canada.
See, and that's the other thing. We are very lucky if you live in America. We get single dollar tacos. So we are very lucky if you live in America. We got discounted places like Cheap Graphic Novels, In Stock Trades, Dying Breed Collectors, DCBS, Organic Price Books. We're very lucky that we live here. Outside of the U.S., well, they're lucky in other ways. They get universal health care. But they pay
16 pages in the list.
Okay, thank you, Reed. So, it's just
are they trying a different printer with better binding?
I know nothing about the binding. I know nothing about the paper. I know nothing about what exactly is they're doing. All I know is the price is $175. Isn't $175 for 52 issues less expensive than $75 for the X Lives and That's Wolverine?
That's Wolverine.
Well, that's the X tax is what I would say. Well, keep in mind, they're not full issues too, because they leave out the 2 pages at the end of each book of the history of the DC universe by Mark Waid. So all that is left out. You don't even get, here's the thing. I wouldn't even have said anything if they had added pre-ordered on DCBS, it'll be $85 if they honor it. Remember, DCBS does raise the price if they find out that later on they had it at $150 and then it went up to $175. If you get it from Amazon, they will honor that price. Then again, you're gambling on Amazon shipping your book out. If they had added World War III into the 52, done. Stupid. I'm stupid like that. I'll justify it. Oh, they're adding 4 more issues. But these are 4 issues I've wanted them to add forever. $175. Here you go.
Well, I started. I'm just waiting.
We're going back to it. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. It's a lot of money. I hope this isn't the new standard. I hope they move on to go back to 150. I hope this isn't testing the waters to see if people buy it. Like that change. That's a game changer for a lot of people. You know, that goes from like, well, I can get 4 Omnis. Well, I can only get 3 now, you know? And I know it's not a big deal to other people too. They're like, $25 more, who cares? I love this hobby. But there are people working on a budget. So that's my answer.
Okay, so yeah, we got a super chat with Gabriel saying hashtag Omar is not alone.
Oh, thank you, Gabriel. That's my buddy.
So Bar, thank you for the super chat. And I haven't been ignoring you today. Hey Minties, I'm recovering from COVID, but during quarantine I did a Scream rewatch. What's your fave slasher movie series? Love the wig, Mel. Thank you. Yeah, I got 2 wigs. I bought 3, but one of them just doesn't work.
I love horror movies, but do you have a favorite slasher?
I like it if it has a twist to it, or if it's a parody, or like, does this count as a slasher? The Cabin in the Woods? That was a lot of fun.
That has a lot of
horror
movie tropes.
And the one that we recently watched on Shudder, or a couple of months ago, that Tommy suggested to us, that has the twist halfway through.
What are you talking about?
Well,
the zombie movie?
Yeah.
One Cut of the Dead?
Yes.
No. Slasher flicks, like, the one that made him popular, of course, is like...
Well, that's the only answer I got.
Halloween, Friday the 13th, Slumber Party Massacre. I'd go with Friday...
It's like a constant.
Like, Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Best soundtrack ever. Dream Warriors. Oh, man, I love that movie so much. Man, let's get high. Oh, my God.
Scary movie parodies don't count, but it's like...
But
clever.
If you haven't seen Behind the Mask is one of my favorite movies. It's a good take on a slasher flick, and it's more than what you think it's going to be. So, awesome! You know how much ramen I can buy? Yes, I do. So, my daughter loves ramen.
Let's see. Robert had a question for both of us. Before an interview, do you get pre-show jitters? Yes. Like with Elsa, I was sitting in bed Sunday morning with you, and I'm like,
you're so cute.
All right, I can do this. And then when you interview Chris Claremont every time.
It's like I'm going to see my girlfriend's father for the first time and meeting him. I don't know. Claremont he's such a welcoming Santa Claus type of guy. Like, come sit on my. Nope, never mind. Never mind. That's the wrong. He's a
very approachable person.
So it's not him. It's just me. He's the only one. I mean, I've interviewed McFarlane.
And he's great with stories. So you just let him talk.
I just let that man talk. When it comes to a certain age, and a creator, like if I ever have Roy Thomas on, I'll ask Roy Thomas one question, and he can take over the show. Because you all know, as much as Roy Thomas likes to talk, he loves to type. He loves to talk. So that man can talk all he wants to. I think certain creators, some creators, of course, you have to guide the interview where it's going to go. But nobody else. And like I said, I've interviewed even Peter David, who was really like off-putting at first. And then until I mentioned, that I read his work and I really enjoyed Fallen Angel. And he perked up because he was like, nobody ever talks about Fallen Angel. This guy's not just an interviewer. He actually has read my stuff. But yeah, it's just, I think for me, I don't know. It's like talking. I love talking to people. So yeah, the only person for some reason that I still get jitters, I guess, might be the butterflies in my stomach. Oh my God, Chris Claremont gives me butterflies in my stomach. Is that the right term?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Claremont. That's it.
Have you guys read New X-Men Academy X? I have not. It was one of the first comics I read and really enjoyed it. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
You got that awesome Daredevil by Chip.
By Chip? You and Chip
Chipperoonie.
You and Chip Zdarsky on first name basis now. Yeah, it's good. It's that's the run that precedes the Colin Yost run, and then they kind of killed a bunch of characters off and did their own thing, which turned into X-Force with more power to them.
So no spoilers, but we have been watching Peacemaker. How many episodes did we watch?
4, I think. And Amanda and I are reviewing it next Friday because we both want to finish it out. It's a fun series.
Dude, we're closing that day. I want to be in my new house.
With no furniture?
Yes.
At 8 o'clock, you just want to...
You buy a house, and we've maybe only spent a total of 45 minutes in it between 2 visits.
All right, this is a conversation you and I need to have after this episode.
I want to just go lie on the floor. It's our new house.
They come here for questions, not how we spend
5% tips.
Okay, 5. This is 6%.
I'm going to my new house.
Well, she's going to the new house. I'll be here doing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, keep going.
Electric Ant is a great read.
Electric Ant.
Do you know Electric Ant?
Mm-mm.
I wasn't laughing at Electric Ant. I was just laughing at how I changed the subject. I'm on a Hellboy binge right now. Heck boy, in the middle of reading Seed of Destruction.
Oh, dude, you're into the good stuff. You're getting into and you've never read it before? If you've never read it before, I'm so jealous. Like going into it the first time. Oh gosh.
Oh, 2%. That I knew I got the wrong number.
Yeah,
2%.
She's adding more because she just wants to yell at me more.
Hi, Andrew. What Spider-Man comic premiered Venom saying "We are Venom"? I didn't see it in the Michelini McFarlane or the Michelini Larson run, or was it made up in the old video games? Wow. Do you know the answer to this?
Was it?
If anyone knows the answer, it's you.
No, there are other people that are bigger Venom fanatics. Is Josh watching? He would know. I want to say
We Are Venomnibus?
No. What was? Is it 274, 270? No, 374 to 375. I think is when he came back. But honestly, I think before that it was the toy. We are Venom. We want to eat your brain. Die, Spider-Man. I don't know if anybody remembers that toy. Like there were like 3 little sayings that he would say.
Y'all talk about foot washing last night? With tears of foot washing.
Yeah, Amanda mentioned that for some reason. I'm like, I'm not Jesus. What are you talking about?
Was it from the animated show?
Before the animated show, I know that. Wait, is Josh a Venom fan? Not you, Josh. Joshy Bear, the real Josh.
Oh, Josh! He is busted.
By the way, okay, I'll make it up to Josh. Has
things today.
Josh has a
Saturday morning.
It's because he actually made on that Dragon Ball Z, and then
wow, he doesn't let go.
I don't. I'm like a freaking elephant. I never forget, Josh. Don't you come and actually me. By the way, Josh has a phenomenal show.
That's what I was gonna say.
On YouTube, he's a wonderful artist, and he breaks down the panels. As a matter of fact,
start kickstarting. Have him on. Promote his Kickstarter.
What is the name of his channel, baby?
Inside the Panel.
Inside the Panel. Look at that. Beautiful name. Wonderful guy. Really knowledgeable.
On the friends of the channel, it's linked or whatever. At the bottom, there's a little circle. And lots of viewers, your channels are down there as well. So if you haven't checked out Friends of the Channel, you should to get some more comic-y goodness in your life.
I hope Josh is still here. Okay, Omar is the date for Hickvengers Omni early 2023. Also, Hickvengers Volume 1 can't be seen in PRH website. I actually have the dates from Marvel. However, oh my gosh, what did I do with those dates? I have the latest list from David, and he was like, "Hey, here you go." Hold on 1 second, brother.
Tapsy Logic, you suggested doing a live on the way to our house. That would be fun.
Yeah, so you just watch Melanie lay there on the floor going, "I love not having furniture."
I'm hugging my house.
I believe it's December, if I'm not mistaken, man. If I'm not mistaken. Seeing you on Christmas would expect nothing less. Omar's commitment is unmatched, and thank you. Oh, thank you, and man. Also, love that Conan, brother.
Just honestly, we really don't do that much on Christmas. It's all Christmas Eve, and so we had the time.
Don't give our secrets away.
This is a lot of fun.
Red Cloud. I will actually. I put together little clips of how I'm moving my books, the things I've learned over the years, and the things that worked, and the things I'm still learning.
Oh, we did it in a rush.
We
did.
The clips will make it look better.
It's okay to say we did it in a rush.
Don't listen to Melanie. We did it good.
What is wrong with doing it in a rush?
Is Phil Owen? It's not the biggest thing. He hates Venom. Do you think Netflix will ruin Bone?
Jeff, for the super chat.
Jeff, thank you for the super chat. I saw the little clip of Usagi Yojimbo, and I thought, is this really Usagi? I don't know, man. I know I'm not a fan of Lock and Key on Netflix. And outside of Daredevil, I don't think I really enjoyed much of anything else that they did from the Marvel stuff.
No. Hey, we're in 1080p today. Just want to mention. You guys were last week.
We weren't?
Were.
Oh, okay. Hi, Omar. Hope both of you are doing well. Take care. By the way, the reason I'm being nice is because I actually am. Joey, you stay with that, and that niceness is contagious, buddy. You go be nice to somebody out there, and they'll go be nice to somebody else. That's the way the world works.
Take
I hope.
Fake, Josh.
Sonic,
there would definitely
Did
be.
he reply back?
There'd definitely be a tour.
Yeah,
but
it's just gonna take a while.
Long
I gotta order some new bookshelves. I'm leaving some of this bookshelves behind for the young lady that's buying the house from us. So, actually,
yeah,
I'm right.
She showed her friend, and he was like, "I've seen that, because we still have posters up on the wall." I guess we should take those down today. Please change your name to Fake Josh.
Fake Josh.
But I'm just gonna dig in deeper and mock you. Who said I'm Patch?
Wolverine.
Thank you. Wait a second. Thanks for the super chat. Here's some natty for your movers.
Natty light, baby.
My first article got published on comicsaredope.com, and the writer of the Kaiju score was blown away by it.
Dude, that's awesome. So everybody go and check out. Ben, is it under your real name or your Bunkmaster B name?
Yeah, is it under
your article?
Uncle's.
So comicsaredope.com. Give them. You get likes. I don't know what you get there. What do you get? Views? You get views. Well, I'll check it out.
He wrote something, so do you get views on writing?
I don't know.
I've also started reading Hellboy the first time. I have all the Omnis that have started getting the BPRD Omnis, but some of the other stuff like Ape Sapien are hard to find. Am I missing much there?
Not really. There is a side story where Ape Sapien kind of leaves the BPRD and he goes on his Ape Sapien quest. You're not really missing much. Everything you really need is in those Omnis. Dude, Sugarman's here. So you're fine without them. I mean, they do add to it. So most wanted Omnibus reprints. Yes, I do that every year, and this year is no different. I've explained a little bit of it if you rewind.
What day?
Hoping by next Friday that will be out.
So yeah, Sugar Man, renting any promotions? Hey, here in a minute we will.
Are we renting promotions? Shut up, Sugar Man.
Tyler, thank you kindly. If only it was my real hair.
This is a good friend of mine, like Super Squad D. Do you still make videos? What do you do?
I saw you text me back, but I haven't read it yet.
I have given this man golden ideas. Like I've given him so much ideas that would make him a #1 best viewed YouTuber. And he's just throwing them out the window. Instead, he's taking toys, fit pictures. I'm just Bunkmaster B online now. I figured I'd dox myself on it. Bunkmaster B.
I forgot. What's dox?
I don't know. You're the English major.
No,
why aren't you? You taught me English.
Is it like canceling somebody online or something?
What,
like
dude?
Being against them? Happy birthday to Durley. Happy birthday to Durley. Happy birthday on Wednesday. Happy birthday to Durley.
Happy birthday, Durley.
More until you're 64. Scooby-Doo.
What if Alf makes it to the top? It won't.
Frankenstein.
I will burn that list to the ground. Stop it. We're going to get
demonetized
for your rendition.
Birthday song is common property. Common realm.
No. All of Omar's ideas involve boring old taxes. No one wants to see that, but everyone, dude. Your
tax is Tyler.
Your tax is Tyler, and on top of that, my dude, you should be taking advantage because there's YouTubers like me that make a living doing this. We want to know, how to not cheat the government. What am I thinking of here? How to work loopholes into the earnings that we have. Now that we're into doing our own business, I'm not the only one. Look how many thousands of YouTubers, brother. And go to Aaron. I think he has the answer. I should have known Aaron would have.
Venom Lethal Protector #1.
I was close. I said 375, which led into Venom Lethal Protector.
Sure, baby.
Aaron, give it to me. Aaron, please give it to me.
I told you that.
I am Uncanny Omar, not Amazing Omar.
Sean, thank you for the super chat, and I'm sorry to hear you're in the hospital.
Hey, man, I hope
that you won't be in there for much longer.
I hope you get out soon, buddy. So, thoughts and prayers with you, my dude.
Doxing and thank you, Von Shadow, who does the timestamps for the live chats.
The unsung hero of this Saturday live stream is Vinyl Shadow.
And all our moderators. Thank you.
Yeah. All of you.
Doxing is the act of publicly revealing previously private personal information about an individual organization, usually via the internet. Oh, and Wikipedia. Thanks for...
Oh, he's quoting Wikipedia.
Thanks for giving your source credit. And I'm supposed to give you a kiss on the cheek to confirm a war.
No, other way around.
I give you a kiss on the cheek. If
it says
is...
Omar, give Melanie a kiss. Oh. Who taught who English? Roberto Rodriguez.
Okay, so thank you guys for explaining. Now I remember.
Thank you. I feel like Roberto Rodriguez would have known the answer to doxing without going into the internet, Wikipedia. You know, my buddy Trigonosis was here a minute ago, and you skipped this thing. If you're wearing a wig,
would you be Glomar?
I'm always Glomar.
Would you be Gem is truly outrageous?
Hey Omar, for an X-Men Completist point of view, what do you think about the Mephisto volume that came a year ago or so? Is that it is the only way to get X-Men versus Mephisto? But I mean, it's just one issue, right? There was X-Factor versus Mephisto and Fantastic Four versus Mephisto. So yes, that unfortunately is the only way to get it. Where's Trigonosis? He jumped in. He's like, I got a really important question, Omar. I'm about to crash my car typing this. There he is. Okay. Hey everyone, any chance Venom Omnibus Volume 2 reprints this week? They reprinted Volume 1. It'll be on the reprint poll, brother. See? Important question. And I just like Trigonosis. He's a good human being.
Josh was surprised you're leaving shelves for the person behind her house. Actually, I didn't know.
The two big shelves Mike and I built.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you did tell me. I mean, that sounds bad. I don't care about it. I don't care.
Omar about to give Melanie an English exam.
Reed said, you mean who taught whom?
Yes.
Rainbow Mar.
Rainbow Mar, I like that.
Bright. See the shining light.
Roberto Rodriguez. I just like saying your name. That's why you pop up, man. And he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Omar, I'm just going to manifest some omnis. I need them to happen. Batman Beyond, Nightwing by Chuck Dixon, Birds of Prey, Iron Man by Fraction, to be continued. I like the way you think, Cesar. I like the way you think. We need an intervention for all these proclaimed X-Men completists. Don't hurt yourselves like that. No, we do not. No, we do not. If you want a Dazzler Omnibus Rebel by Design, then you need to stop yourself and check yourself.
Adrian, if we move to another country, there's no way. But
imagine
there's no way we could move the books. That would.
Yeah, my overviews would be me and my my tablet.
Yeah.
Today's overview. Look at.
Dana wants we want a Joe Manley Omnibus. Who's Joe
That's
Manley?
The first I've ever heard of that. Any creator interviews coming up in the near future? Oh, Brandon Sanderson unfortunately had to cancel, but
yeah,
they did tell, like, his representative said that they'd be happy to do an interview afterwards. So I do need to announce something really quick, because part of that was. The reason I was going to have him on was because he was working on a graphic novel that is currently available through, what is it? Indiegogo, I think, is the way they're doing it.
White Sand.
Yes, it's White Sand. Thank you. And it's an omnibus, so it's like the Elvira one that I showed, and I'll leave a link in the description for people that are interested in that. But he co-wrote that, and it is being published by Dynamite. And it will be available through Indiegogo, and then people will have, like, it's one of those things that even though the campaign is over, you can still buy it, but the campaign ends on Tuesday, so if you buy it now, like, you save some money and you get some other perks. I'll leave a link in the description of the video if you want to go back to that. That was the main reason why I was going to have him on.
At this time, how about, because it's like 1 minute from noon.
1 minute from noon.
Let's all get the packages to open, and we're also sponsored by Walt's Comic Shop.
Who's Walt's Comic Shop, Melanie?
If you live in Europe and are interested in buying and pre-ordering omnis, then you should definitely check out Walt's Comic Shop in Berlin, Germany. Look how natural I'm reading this. I'm really talking. They have I'm having a conversation. They have the
so
cheapest.
Weird as that. You're complimenting yourself. Go ahead, continue, please.
I'm being genuine. They have the cheapest pre-order prices for Marvel and DC big books within the EU, and flat shipping rates of €9.90 for all EU countries. Extremely careful and sturdy packaging, and all emails will be answered within 24 hours. And they also offer a superb selection of new titles and out-of-print books on their site. You just head over to waltzcomicshop.com for more great deals and rare titles. And for a limited time, you can use near mint condition, all one word, at checkout. First purchase, get free shipping for all EU countries. Mm-hmm. And Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ding.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, now
Tina was trying to outsing you last time that she was here. She was like actually giving her opera voice. Yeah, it was really nice.
Cool.
Did Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2 get delayed? It's not listed on PRH. It just got solicited. I think December is what people have been telling me. Right now, it is a mess with every delay. That's why some books have to be pushed back until next year. An announcement had to wait until later on for next year. Hey guys, looking great as usual. What's up, Visat? Will the Tom Taylor's run of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man never get collected in OHC? At least they should complete the run in trade paperback format. I really, really hope so. I love that run. I think it's one of the most underrated runs.
Oh,
Melanie conversation herself one day.
I finished The Many Deaths of Layla Starr last night. It's an easy read, just all at once, and we're doing it for the book club Monday evening. I'll send out a Zoom link for patrons that are on the $7.77 tier, engagement tier. It was good. The art gorgeous. It made me feel good at the end.
The art gorgeous.
The art gorgeous. Melanie conversation myself one day.
The art gorgeous is might be my favorite thing you said.
Yeah, if you're interested, join us for the book club, and you're not in the $7.77 tier, go ahead and sign up. If you are, please join us. People have lots of great ideas.
Okay, really quickly, Joe Manley. He was the Marvel artist who died in 1958. He did lots of Atlas material. Dana, was he the one that died? Like he was. I just read. Okay, so the first time I remember seeing his artwork was Black Knight, right? Is he the one that did Black Knight? And unfortunately, he died like he was drinking out with a bunch of Marvel creators and during the Atlas era and passed away. Like he got hit by a bus or a train. I think it was a train. Man, his artwork is phenomenal. You are right. I would love that because I remember seeing the Black Knight that he drew, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" And I looked it up, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this guy is amazing!" I love finding artists like that. And then I started finding out what else he'd done, and I was like, "Why did he die at such a young age?" Man, tragic. You're not growing old on us, Graham.
Thank you for
super chat, John. Do you collect Atomic Robo? If so, do you get IDW paperbacks or the indie printed hardcovers with extras? I don't, but I really loved it. I remember when that series was coming out, I was really enjoying it. We used to have a podcast. And I remember the creator found us through the podcast. And he's like, "Thanks so much for plugging my book, guys." And it's kind of blown up since then. So good for them. I kind of want them to continue publishing those hardcovers. Man. So yeah, I need to get on that. So we got our first package from.
Hello, in your mint condition. Encloses a copy of Werewolves, Volume 1. Here, why don't you open that up? Our new 12+ graphic novel. This is from New Paradigm Studios out in California.
Okay.
Our new 12+ graphic novel that we released at the end of December.
Oh, I like that cover.
Right now, the book is being sold on Amazon and limited comic store locations. If people want the book at their local store, we can distribute the book there if there's enough demand. We also put in a Watson and Holmes, A Study in Black Raw edition that reprints our first 4 issues. That's this one right here.
Okay.
Done by Rick Leonardi.
What?
With his pencil art and lettering.
That is Leonardi. I love Rick Leonardi.
This is kind of our affordable artist edition version of the book to see Rick's art from pencil only.
That is awesome.
We have a few of these copies left and won't make any more. We are possibly considering reprinting Volume 1 and Volume 2 this year, maybe as a single book hardcover. So, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy the books. And this is from Brandon. And we could put in the description the links
to where
you can get this.
Mm-hmm. On
ooh, and this Paradigm Studio,
that's their logo.
That's a really cool logo.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, you got it. So thank you for sending that.
Show. I'll be doing this in my haul video. Thank you all so much that all you wonderful people that self-publish books and send them our way. I love showcasing them. Like in my haul video, I give everybody that sends me something sometime. I don't have the time to read everything, unfortunately, but I wish I did. This is so cool. It's so admirable for people that get off their butt and publish a comic. I think it's wonderful. And of course, the least I can do is showcase it and talk about Rick Leonardi. That's one of my favorite artists, man. That's awesome. I've never heard of this book. Watson and Holmes, A Study in Black.
Raw edition.
raw. This is the pencil stuff, and we'll leave a link in the description of the video. Hey, Omar, it's my boy's birthday on Monday. Which Godzilla graphic novel would you recommend? He's turning 11. Oh, dude.
Thank you for super chat and happy birthday to him.
I'll tell you exactly which one.
What is this? What did you show last night?
Somebody, N-Man 40, you got me in trouble. I shouldn't have left that up.
What did you look up?
He's like, Omar, you need to look up this actress. She's perfect for Emma Frost.
Okay.
And I said, oh.
That's why you said somebody was well built.
I said she is well
constructed, put together, something like that.
I said she is well put together. Thanks, N-Man 40. I left that up. Dang it.
I don't care. It was just a surprise. Like, are you about to show this? What?
Godzilla by James Stokoe is the book that I was going to recommend. His artwork is so freaking awesome, man. And the book that you need, it was published by IDW. It is still in print and it's the Half Century War. It's a hardcover. He would love it. There's also the Unnatural Disasters. That's got some good artwork, but the Half Century War is freaking awesome. N-Man 40's in the chat. No, man, it ain't your fault. I left it up.
I don't care. It was just like, okay, there's a bunch of boobs. Boobs is not a bad word.
Morning show, dude.
Omar loved this.
Oh, one of my
This is Rick Nelson.
Rick Nelson,
Sorry,
thank you so much.
And let me tell you, looking through these, I was like, I don't get the tone. And then Omar explained the tone, and he was like, "These are actually really good."
They are all.
Like
it's one of my favorite.
On society.
Yep, one of my favorite reads this year. Omar, can you keep that tab around for Patreon AMA? Yes, I can.
Okay, so did Rick send these like for
giveaways?
Giveaways. So yeah, lucky person to get this.
Oh, Once in Future Volume 3.
I want to read this. Ours are packed, huh?
It's packed. It's so good. That was one of my favorite.
I like old ladies because I'm an old lady at heart.
She really is.
She's a bad A.
And much love back to you, Mashiro Shina. Thank you, brother.
Fantastic Four Epic Collection.
Who doesn't want this? Look at the boob window on Sue Storm's.
This fury.
Love it. By the way, this originally had like a prism cover, and this is they couldn't redo it. I mean,
no,
it would cost like an arm and a leg.
So thank you so much, because in the future we'll do a giveaway, and I gotta go. I'll be right back.
I was gonna show you that next week because it's special.
Oh, okay.
The Uncanny Omar Omnibus Volume 1 and 2 releases in 5 years. Oh my gosh. Nothing but crap stories from the 80s and 90s that nobody else wants. But that would be awesome. Werewolves by Night. What is the name of the publishing company, Melanie? The people that sent us the books? It is
newparadigmstudios.com, and we'll put a link in the description.
Absolutely.
New Paradigm Studios. That's not focusing.
Don't shoot the messenger, everybody. This is Reed's Comics out of the UK, but he's saying Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2 release date December 28th. I think I still had September for that. Prices and dates subject to change, and you may not get back all your money invested, subject to terms and conditions. Thank you, sir.
Let's explain to Mashiro. Omni is Omar combined with Melanie.
Oh, yes.
So and then the end of Melanie. Omni. It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. I had to find a woman to marry that had that lesson.
Because for the future.
Where's Lying Cat when you need it? And man, you got me in trouble with the wife. I love it. What do I read after Astonishing X-Men to find out what happens to Kitty? Matt Fraction's run on Uncanny X-Men is where that answer is. Give me that actress's name. I don't remember. N-Man, what was her name? I just closed it out. Not that I have it saved under my favorites or anything. Omar, for someone who does not know anything about G.I. Joe, what do you recommend I read? I recommend the Larry Hama G.I. Joe classic, Real American Heroes by Marvel Comics. Right now it's out of print, but IDW just lost the rights to G.I. Joe and Transformers, so who knows? Whoever ends up with it, I hope they reprint those because they are phenomenal. Some of the best comics ever written.
Okay, Josh, this is a great segue after you get Dean. Let's go, Josh.
Let's see. Dean is saying, I really don't get how come there's still not a Superman Birthright Deluxe edition by now. I wish DC were smart enough to contact you. Thank you, brother. There's a lot of things I don't understand about DC. A lot of the things that they I've learned a lot, right? Like a lot of things they have to keep in print. I don't know why they keep reprinting Court of Owls at this moment, though. Watchmen and Sandman, I get, right? You have to refresh, like, the IP has to be renewed every so often. But Court of Owls just, Anyway, I don't know. Love this talk of culture. Join the Patreon for AMA. Thank you. Sorry.
So let me see. The the vote for the Ask Me Anything. There's 20 for February the 19th, which is today at 8 p.m. And tomorrow there's 22 votes for 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it looks like February the 20th is winning. I'll check how about here closer to the end of the this chat to see so we can announce. Okay, we usually the time for the Ask Me Anything.
We usually plan it ahead of time. It was just this month has been insane, and I wanted to at least get that in there. Omar was looking at Bethany, Lily, April. No, it wasn't. Omar, you can keep Woke Nation is saying you can read the Comixology originals in the app now. So there is a lot of things with what's going on with Comixology merging over with Amazon Kindle. It's been a mess, I've heard. Another reason why I don't do digital, baby. So, do you read Wizard magazine when it was coming out? When I was coming out, of course. I was a child of, I was born in the late 70s. I grew up in the 80s, and when Wizard came out, I was a teenager. So, of course, I read Wizard magazine. Matter of fact, Lars from Wizard magazine now does shows with me. We do the Marvel previews, and we want to do another show. We had a lot of fun. I drank a whole bottle of wine in that episode. Does continuity matter in comics? And we want to do something like that again. Me, him, and Curtis. We kept it civil as much as we disagree with each other. What's up, Arjun? How you doing? What we talk about? I talked about all the Omnis you wanted. All the Spider-Man Omnis you wanted. Too late.
Gave them away. You missed it. Oh, well. Let's see. Bar says can't do February 20th. Don't listen to the poll. I have to. It's democracy. And Mashira says that your video on reading order of DuckTales and Uncle Scrooge helped me a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. For the second bestest, and I agree with this, that last Laugh series was awesome. G.I. Joe Ever, the Cost Gauge Fuso Cobra series was great. Never, outside of the last Laugh, I think was the only one that was collected in hardcover. Love that continuity video. Thank you.
She's mad. Don't even joke about that.
Arjun, I'm sorry. No more Spider-Man Omnis.
You speak your vote for tonight. Because I'm all hyper. I want to do it tonight. I don't want to wait, but I do want to make Omar have to have live stream 3 days in a row. So can I do it tomorrow?
Thank you. I forgot I did a live stream last night with Amanda. That was a lot of fun.
Oh wait, can I vote? Can I go put my vote in?
You can vote. It's a democracy.
Excuse me. What about TMNT versus those Triceratops guys in Gladiator setting? Where can you find it?
Oh, the original Eastman and Laird, the Triceratons. I think it's in book 3 of the hardcovers. That's where. Yeah, that's where that particular story is.
Did you say she?
You said she. I said he. Yeah. The reason I don't do digital is because so many of the big services aren't available in the EU. That's another thing, too. It depends on where you live, right? Do you all still have... I have to take this as the nurse. Can you take over the show for a second? Thanks, baby.
How about, just as a reminder that... with these questions in the chat, please feel free, everybody watching, like if you have an opinion about what event you think would be best to start at for Marvel after House of M. I do not have an answer for that. So yeah, just a reminder. What was I going to say? Matt says, I voted for tomorrow. I'm going to see West Side Story tonight. Ooh, have fun. Oh, I miss plays. I love just the feel of being in a stage by myself in a theater, and I miss plays. They were so much fun. Any of you guys ever been like in a play, whether it be like I was in high school and such? If any of your actors or actresses, let's see. Kane used to write for Overstreet's fan magazine, Wizard's competitor. Awesome. We used to write for Beckett Anime Magazine. That was a lot of fun because I could show my students, this was years ago, that like, hey, look, writing's fun. Look, we're published. And I wrote a review of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children movie. And this teacher invited me to like read to her first grade class or something. And I'm reading it, not thinking, and I'm talking about like a fight scene and doing it in detail. And then I said the word butt, and they were all like, ah. And then I was like, and then so-and-so smashes Cloud's glasses on his face. I was like, oh, baby, I shouldn't be reading this to the kiddos. Everything good?
Yeah.
I am using my teacher voice bar. That's just.
Let me tell you, the worst thing being married to a teacher is when they use the teacher voice on you because you've done something stupid, like you forgot to wash the dishes, or you forgot to pick the kids up, or it's the worst. It's the worst feeling.
Excuse me.
Oh man, ooh, you talk about making uncanny Omar, man.
When a kid gets an attitude, I'm pretty patient though. I am. I'm
eating fried water while watching the stream.
Fried water.
I'd like to know what that tastes like. Disturbing fact: my city has no comic book stores. For your information, my city has a population of 2.5 million and no comic store. Where do you live?
Here at Versailles, I was like, look at the storefronts and be like, that would be a good place for a comic store. Anyway, way earlier in the chat,
this is a good question.
Physics teacher asking, do you feel like you're teaching more how to be kids how to be students than the subject? And it's gotten a little better, but it's like every Monday, it's like you have to reteach them all over again how to cooperate, just cooperate in a classroom so that learning can get done. So yes, get through the next year.
Still there? Okay, I'm so sorry. I forgot to give it away last week because we just got carried away. So I will be giving away this copy of Elvira sent to us by Dynamite. Anybody can enter after the show is over in the comment section. All you got to do is just write what her name is. If you're interested in this, or if you don't care, just write whatever question you would in the comment section. But if you're interested in a free copy, and I'll send a couple of trades with this, whatever I've got left that I haven't packed yet, to the winner. Doesn't matter, overseas. I'll do a random number generator. What is her real name, first name and last name?
And not in the chat right
now. Not in the chat, but in the comment section after the video's over.
Give the answer away.
Right? So that's all you need to do. Anybody can enter. I don't care where you're from, where you live, overseas, whatever. I'll pay for shipping. I love you guys, and I'll throw in some trade paperbacks with this. We'll do the next big giveaway will probably be when we reach 75K. So I'm very excited about that. Our June next Friday will be when the reprint poll. My would-be girlfriend also had some teacher voice look for me. Anytime she felt like I did something wrong, notice I said when she felt. That's right. You didn't know nothing.
If we use each other's real names if we're angry.
Oh yeah, it's never baby or
Omar.
Love. It's Omar. I'm like, oh man, what I do now? Did I leave another tab open on the internet?
I don't care.
Right? Another teacher nun with the mustache, and she hit me with the what was it? It was a car antenna she used to hit me with.
So Louise, I'll check here in a little bit for the final count.
It's 8 p.m.
It would
right?
be 8 p.m., not a.m. Eastern.
And that's through our Patreon. It's a lot of fun if you're into that kind of stuff. It's not for everybody.
Thank you. You guys will be 100K soon. You deserve it. Love from France. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's okay because it's good, steady growth. What about if you live on Mount Everest?
Yeah, Melanie.
What about it? Then you wouldn't get enough oxygen.
Okay.
Isn't it like yeah? I watched the video.
Anybody else excited about the boys hardcover editions? Yes, I know a lot of people are, and I am as well. So I'm hoping that they sell well enough. They continue. I know Volume 2 has already been solicited, so it probably means we'll get a Volume 3.
At least you didn't miss the vote. For reprint poll. It's Friday next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Friday next week. I'm hoping, as long as I can get these other reprint. Morning, guys. Are there any more Spidey announcements coming, or are we done? Shoot, I can't do it Friday. That's my upcoming collected editions. Sunday. No. Monday. Gosh dang it. I keep pushing it back. Morning, guys. Are there any...
Wait. What are you pushing back?
The upcoming, or the poll for the... If I can release the... There's no way I can, though, because they're off on Monday, so I can't get approval on Monday. I'm thinking ahead. I'm sorry. Morning, guys. Are there any more Spidey videos coming out? No, we are done for right now. Okay? Just right now.
Oh, Sean. I was thinking about picking up X Factor by Peter David. Could I go into it blind?
Volume 1, yes, you can completely go into it blind. It's a brand new team. It's right after the Muir Island saga, and Peter David takes leftover X-Men and X-Men we hadn't seen for a while and just C-list mutants and makes you care about them. There is one page in issue 87 for anybody that has read X Factor there is a genius, because everybody has this misconception of somebody like Luis is, by the way, kind enough to help me out with the poll, the reprint poll. He's one of the good guys. Quicksilver's a jerk, right? Like, a lot of people have this misconception of Quicksilver's a jerk. But in one page, Peter David turns that around on you in issue 87, and you have a better understanding.
Which panel? What page number?
I don't know. It's different in the freaking omnibus than it is in the single issue. You'll know what I'm talking about when he's making the puzzle. And
he's making a puzzle or doing
yes,
a puzzle?
he's putting it together. Quit correcting me.
No, it's a genuine question. Is he making a puzzle?
English is my second language. He's making a puzzle is what we say in Peru. Anyway, you'll see what I mean. Enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
It means break your brain. Cabasa. Oh, wow.
Cabasa?
The word. Rompa.
Rompecabeza. Cabeza. Rompecabeza.
Cabeza.
Yeah. Break your head. How'd you know that?
Because I like words. Not that I remember them when
that should be a t-shirt. I like words.
When I'm writing, it's way better. My what? Memory of words.
Why, if I'm subscribed to YouTube, only recommends only year-old videos?
Somebody earlier suggested, Chris, that like if you've watched all the recent stuff, that it recommends old stuff.
Oh my gosh, old stuff was so different.
It should recommend when something new came out, right?
Yes.
So, if you're, I don't know.
And you can also, in your notifications, you can change, like you can be subscribed to specific playlist. Totally off topic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think. I don't know how YouTube works.
Did you just make it up, Ed?
I make up half the things I say on the channel. Totally off topic, random thoughts.
Which issue Quicksilver is good?
Yes. I would love a Captain Carrot Omni, and I need Captain Carrot t-shirt in 5X. I am... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that last part.
No, you're so honest.
He's making a puzzle the correct way. I don't care.
care.
Thank you. He's making a puzzle. Most important advice in one sentence for new omnibus collectors. I consider you my guru. Oh, thank you so much. Most important advice for any new omnibus collectors: don't do it for the money. That's it. Don't do it for the money. Because if you think you can flip books later, I always say that is some ill advice. Like this is a channel that I like to open books up and read. I don't think that it's a good idea to sit on 30 copies of something because you think you could sell it later. So don't do it for the money. That's my only advice for a new collector. Peter David is awesome. And proves not having a last name really pays off. Right? He's got 2 first names.
I never thought about that.
Probably
by design only tolerates words at best.
At best.
As a cunning linguist.
Yes.
If I write, not when I talk. I'm like, dur, 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 dur. I like words.
What does that mean?
But moo mouth betrays me.
Moo mouth.
No, own it. You did it on purpose. Oh, man.
Oh, I am so excited about that new Aquaman. It's a Black Label book, isn't it? By Christian.
Oh, by Ram V.
Ram V.
Who wrote The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, and this is the first thing I've read by Ram V.
Oh, These Savage Shores was like one of my favorite books I read.
And with The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, I learned a lot about another culture. That
he does that. He sneaks that in there. Good for him.
It was really cool.
My first comic book of Wolverine will go to Peru. Oh, I read that. I read that wrong. Omar sock puppets running wild today.
Okay, I don't get that, and I don't get what you said about Wolverine's Peru. But
I said my first comic published will be Wolverine Goes to Peru.
Oh,
so people are forced to learn about my culture, and we'll just be watching a Peruvian game. They play Argentina. That's all. Me and Wolverine. That's my first comic. I have 2 first names too. Craig, Ryan. You do. I like people with 2 first names.
I have to go to a card. Nope. Oh, Graham's asking, when's your next comprehensive reading order? Also, your drawing is coming soon.
Oh,
Yay.
Thank you, Graham. I'm trying to get it out the last week of February or the first week of March. If I wasn't moving, and I hate to use that as an excuse, I would be still making two videos a week, or 2 videos a day. But it's just gotten to the point where it's crunch time. We need to get out, and I'm taking to my dad to a lot of appointments. So I am very blessed to still be doing this for a living. But this is also my responsibility to try to get videos out, because I have to take this serious. Like, this is a full-time job, so I can't oh man, I don't feel like making a video today. I'm busy. Yeah, everybody's busy. People don't feel like going to work.
Physically, I mean, I'm taking off because we're buying a house. So
I don't have sick days or vacation days.
Oh my gosh.
Here it comes, teacher voice. All right.
So thank you, Graham. And our P.O. box is going to stay the same. Maybe in the future we'll change it. Up to Omar, honestly. Near mint condition, P.O. Box 1678, Versailles, Kentucky 40383. If you want to send us pictures or donations for future giveaways, and then the emails nearmintcon@gmail.com.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been
so thank you everybody that sends in stuff. You can send in letters, just like handwritten letters.
Just live stream. I love that. I love that. Just live stream the move, and there you go. You want to see two people bickering at each other for like 2 hours? Because that's all we would do.
Good in our last fight, like seriously. And I'm not downplaying. I was angry.
I was angry. You get angry in a marriage.
We stopped like after 5 minutes and broke it down into the communication that was going on, and then we did good.
Okay, I need to say a couple things. We in the UK know about Peruvian marmalade eating birds.
Wait, Paddington.
Yep, good job. Comes from Peru. Not a lot of people know that. I'm reading a book about Peru history, Tupac Amaru Rebellion. Wolverine hasn't shown up yet. Wait for it. By the way, you know how in America you all have to, in America you all have to memorize your U.S. presidents, right? In Peru we had to memorize our Inca like kings. So Tupac Amaru, Manchu Capa. I can't remember. Serious? That's racist.
Really?
That's the first time I've said that. That's what it feels like. Oh my gosh,
I hear that every day.
That's what it feels
I
like.
Hear that
wow, so empowering.
Kids at school. Like if you say the word black,
Tupac.
that's racist.
At least you call him Tupac instead of Tupac. Tupac Kishore?
Gabriel hopes to be a comic writer in the future. What company do you think that Gabriel could work for?
You make your own story, buddy. You make your own book.
No, independent. Like Boom or IDW. Which one? Life Comes First?
Life Comes First. That is a good thing. No, Zachary is asking, is Watchmen a good...
This is a question like a month ago.
Is it a good starter comic? It is a lot different than a lot of comics are written. It's dialogue heavy. There's a prose in between. There's a comic in between within the comic. So is it a good first comic? Don't expect every other comic to be like that.
So I suppose no.
I mean, if you like reading prose novels, you may enjoy it, and it might be a good first comic. But then other comics aren't as detailed in it. How would I put this? Not because I do think it's good. It's one of my favorites, but I think for the most part, like, okay, yes, it depends on what you like, though, of course, right?
Oh, my wig's hurting my head. Versailles is not English; it's French. And some fake Josh did offer to make a video so you can take a day off.
He did. He was so kind.
Look. So you forgive him? He's not fake anymore?
Oh, I was never angry with John. Is it? Oh my gosh, I just talked to my dad about this.
It is.
Yep.
It is a
cuy.
delicacy.
So they deep fry the cuy. It's messed up. I've never eaten it. That is something I've never eaten because I got out of Peru. And honestly, my dad ate it though. And I'm like, how can you make fun of mom? So my mom is from the Amazon. Like she is an Amazonian. Like when people are like, oh, your mom's like Wonder Woman.
Kneeled in the gravel when you were late to school. Had to take a boat across the river. She swam in the Amazon River in a boa constrictor wrapped around her waist, so she's scared to death of snakes.
She knows all my mom's stories.
That's why I can't have his pet
My
snake.
mom's got like big arms too. My mom used to climb like banana trees.
She had a pet monkey she'd take to school.
Yep, and
it kept playing with itself.
So, hey, dude, this is the. What are you doing?
That's why I love my voice.
That doesn't count. All right. Anyway,
since I tried it once.
So yeah, my mom is from the Amazon, so my dad always makes fun of like the things she ate. I'm like, you can't make fun of mom. You ate cuy, which is deep fried guinea pig. Yeah, I couldn't
it's horrible the way they do it.
In Indonesia, if you forgot the lyrics to the national anthem, there's a chance you're going to jail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I bet if you ask most Americans here from the ages of like 10 to 25, most of them don't know the national anthem. Why is finding a Silver Surfer omnibus harder than finding Zen La? Which the classic or the Dan Slott one? Which one? Omar, you need to make a comic about your mom. My mom's pretty bad, I will say that. She's a tough lady. and she's still kicking it at her age. She's awesome. Hey, I don't know which one you're looking for, man. I know the Silver Surfer Silver Age got reprinted.
Yeah.
Melanie firing on all filthy cylinders. No, man.
I'm not even that type of person.
Yes, she is. She is.
I'm not. What's BOL? Volume 4 is having a reprint.
Boys of Love.
Oh.
Bring on.
You're making.
I don't know. What is BOL? BOL. Happy
Happy
birthday, dude! Justin Wilson, how are you, my dude?
Yeah, it's good to see you, Justin. When are you announcing Silver Surfer by Slot reprint? Love you both. Silver Surfer Slot,
man.
Silver Surfer Slot, Silver Surfer Slot.
Much love to you, dude, and soon. Keep on going.
Maybe Alf would be a Peruvian delicacy. Oh my gosh, yeah, because
I'd deep fried Alf and eat him. Just to say I had Alien.
Kind of accident, then it pops in my head, and then yes, I say on purpose.
Omar, do you think Marvel's done with Golden Age Omnibus? I really hope not, man. I know that they don't sell that much, and I'm hoping Silver Age sells a little more, but the numbers aren't just.
It says Newsweek Channel says IST, CGN, and OPB.
Right, the Silver Age one, the Silver Age.
Cheap Graphic Novels, who also sponsors our channel, so shout out to Max at Cheap Graphic Novels. Long time ago, somebody asked which state. Is it Arizona? Is he in Arizona? Cheap Graphic
He's in
Novels?
California.
California. Okay, I knew it was West. And OPB, Organic Price Books.
Mm-hmm. Dying Breed Collectors also has it. Shout out to that guy. Silver Slother. Sorry, autocorrect. I was asking X-Men Epic Collection Volume 4 is getting a reprint. You'll find out on Thursday at 11 a.m. which ones are getting reprinted. I promise. I don't know if that one is. I honestly cannot remember which ones are getting reprinted. There's 6 of them, though. Last I counted. As of this video, they could change their minds and say, okay, we're moving some more to 2023. I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
You could write for Image. That's a good idea.
There you go. Yeah, write for Image, man. Write anything you want. Prediction time. Dan Slott, Silver Surfer, and Matt Fraction Hawkeye will be in top 10 voting. Look at the collector. He's a teacher too. He's also a teacher as well as Rick Gear. Is there any release date for Fantastic Four by Hickman Omnibus? I think in March. I still haven't gotten my copy yet, which is weird. That should have been here by now. So I'm sure it will come. It's just, I believe March is the latest date.
Oh my gosh, I'm at the end of the comments.
Because you're going everywhere. Incredible Hercules on. Oh, dude, they can't even sell enough of the complete collections to get us the last volume we need. I love that series. Very underrated.
Have you read the Stand comic book? Mm-hmm. I have the normal book version.
The Stand is my favorite Stephen King book that he wrote. And the comic book is fun. It takes the best aspects of the Stand. I don't like the art as much. I did it like the first arc is solid, but then the artist changes throughout, and it's just not as good. But yeah, I like it. Everybody hit that like button. We were supposed to remind people and we didn't.
Stand
dude.
Power.
And next week I need to show the. Is it
slipcases?
Yeah, Clifford sent us
Capsy Logic.
New
slipcases.
Made some slipcases. We're gonna be showing those off next week, and they are freaking awesome. So we'll be showing that off next week.
Sorry, we don't have.
Is Sugar Man a teacher?
No, he's not. Sorry, we don't have it prepared ahead of time.
Why did you laugh at Sugar Man? Like the mere thought of him teaching kids makes you laugh. Are you serious?
Oh. Because I make fun of him for his random capitalization.
What if he's like, I can't believe I come on a chat where I get made fun of. Batwoman needs a new ongoing. Yes, she does. We need. Oh, there's my buddy Dean. Omar, we need a chance to reprint.
Reprint of the Batman Year One Deluxe Edition with the upcoming Pattinson movie. Also, I think Batman Year One Deluxe should always be in print, right? And
I think so too.
Book your ticket?
Not yet, but we are going to review that too. So I guess I need to. That comes out the Friday after we move in, and my wife's gonna be laying on the floor waiting for her furniture. I'm gonna go be watching Batman. Apparently,
no, I want to see Batman. Sugar Man teacher pressing X for doubt, and then Max says Sugar Man teaches all of us to appreciate Punisher by record.
He does, and he speaks in capital letters, so of course.
The fact that Ruckus still hasn't gotten to write a Batwoman ongoing is stupid.
Well, he left because of differences, right? Like he wanted to take the character in a different route. And then when J.H. Williams II, when he left, was because he wanted the character to get married. And DC said, not because it was the same-sex marriage, but because it was just marriage. DC said, no, we're not letting any of our characters get married. So he bounced, which sucked. Right, and I'm not saying Mark Andreyko was bad. He was good at writing it. It just wasn't the same. Plus, you lost like one of the best artists. 3 hours of the Bat, right? I can't wait. I'm excited for it. Let it come. It's one of those things like going into Batman in the theaters again. Yeah, I'm in, man. Have a safe move. Go to Chris. Say this is sad. Stick your tongue out if we're getting a Master Kung Fu 3 and 4 this Thursday. PSA, watch Curtis and Omar this Thursday. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on with Master Kung Fu. I'm sorry.
Have a safe move, and Silver Age is not selling well. Silver Surfer Volume 2.
I mean, it might be selling enough to get they just did Thor and Hulk. It might be selling enough maybe to get a Volume 2. It's just the numbers aren't there, right? And I know there's a lot of people that wanted it. Right, there's a lot of people that wanted it done.
Superman married and Big Barda married.
Hold on, but keep in mind that was Superman married was in Rebirth. It did not happen in New 52. This was the era of the New 52. They were like, we're not having any of our characters get married. Like they stood by that. So
wait,
J.H. Williams said, "Okay, I'm out. Enjoy your book." I've been teaching high school as of January, which is fun.
Wait, so
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to assume you're not being sarcastic. Like, yeah, I'm glad that you're having fun. And I'm looking forward to next year when I know what I'm doing more. And I'm so serious. And I suppose that's why I'm a chat. I really like it because I get to be myself, right? Because when you have a teacher persona, of course you can't completely be yourself because you're in charge and have to be a leader and such. But I'd like to put a little bit more of myself into it instead of like having to be strict all the time, you know? Anyway.
I'm not sure why the big two editors don't want anyone to get or stay married. They want to keep these characters fresh and young, I guess. I don't know.
Like Spider-Man, I'm going to give up my wife, Aunt May, who's like 100.
A few years ago, you could pick up Batman Year One Absolute Edition for €17.99 or pounds in the UK. Wow. Can't find Punisher by Rucka anywhere. Not all of it anyway. Yeah, some of the trade paperbacks are so out of print. Sorry if you already answered this. Are new solicitations coming before the Marvel Most Wanted poll? I'm trying to, yes. But it all depends on Marvel's legal department if they approve my videos or not. Or I may have to change things. Recently picked up my first Omnibus, which was Ultimate Spider-Man. I've been loving your content. Dude, much love back to you, meme. I like that avatar.
Alf keeps coming up as a topic, and there is a Melanie Melmac joke there somewhere, but I can't quite find it.
Right at Noir Wolf. Right at Noir Wolf. Hey, Noir Wolf, were you?
This is cool. People be like, "What?"
Were you the one that was in the GalaxyCon in Louisville, Kentucky? Omar, get Omnis. Missed it. That's Omar. Get more Omnis.
I'm going to do Microsoft rewards for Target gift cards. I big brain or no?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
I do Microsoft rewards to get Amazon gift cards. Yes.
And Greg Garloo works at Target.
And you two could become best of friends.
Sugarman's more of a mentor. There you go.
No, and man. Go up, back up. He has a really good question.
Tepsy Logic, we said we show your slipcovers next week.
Yeah, we're showing your slipcovers next week, which are freaking awesome, buddy. Okay, Silver Age reprints of Silver Surfer, Thor, and X-Men didn't sell well. I will say X-Men will always sell. And Fantastic Four and Amazing Spider-Man will always sell, despite of Silver Age or Modern Age. It's Thor, Hulk, and I think Doctor Strange. I don't know. The numbers weren't, I don't think, as big as people have been wanting them to be. Thor was voted one of our top 20, and the numbers just are different than a modern age run of Thor, right? Which is heartbreaking for people that love that era, that wanted to continue in Silver Age format. But then from a business perspective, you find it really difficult to print more because they're not selling. So who's buying them, right? It just, I hope they keep continuing. I hope the numbers are good enough to get future volumes. They don't have to sell stellar, but just good enough to get future volumes at another time.
Greg Garloo worked at a haunted
because they were married.
I think I remember you talking about that. And Cody, how are you doing,
So, Cody?
Cody? Holding out some bizarre hope that DC combines all of the Bat Family Year One stories into an omnibus. If they throw in Lonely Place, The Dying plus Catwoman, then there's enough for 40 issues.
I'd be happy with that.
When is the Dark Victory Deluxe Edition review video coming?
Tomorrow. Yeah, it was you at GalaxyCon. How are you?
Cool.
Yeah, I remember that.
For our first comic buy, I want a comic book that will last me a while. That's a good idea.
Watchmen. Take you a while to read it.
Didn't you? This is
He was asking if it was a good. Yeah, and if it's gonna last you a
Oh,
while,
I
you don't
thought-
want
I was
anything
saying
that
no. I
is
was
a
saying
quick
no.
read. Go for Watchmen.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Dude, I'm glad that you're getting it. Good. Now you just need to spread the word. Tell everybody else to go buy it.
Adam's saying, did the Iron Man Silver Age Omni sell well?
No. But that was also years ago. They haven't reprinted it since then. We have a different market now. We have people like Graham that are, how old is Graham? 12? He's going on 13.
Yeah, he said last night that
he's interested in the Silver Age.
He's the same age as Lydia.
That's
Lydia's
awesome.
13 in June. Let's see. Gabriel, I don't have a favorite fidget toy. Yeah, you don't.
I don't really fidget.
Yeah, either. What's your favorite fidget toy? When's the Bright Failure review coming?
What is that? What is Bright Failure?
Oh,
Dark Victory. Sugar Man. You got it. I met Rob too. I also bought your Nightfall trades at the Swaptember. That was 3 years ago, right?
Oh,
which is how I discovered your channel.
Cool.
Thanks, man. Yeah, me and Amanda set up. That was a lot of fun. We set up at a show. I sold some toys. I sold some old trades, and you ended up with my Nightfall. I hope you enjoyed those. Are there a lot of Daredevil comics out of print? Any chance? Because I can't find any, like the Epic collections. Some are coming back into print, but most of the Innocenti stuff is, a couple of them are out of print. The old Silver Age stuff, I think most of them are still in print. Yeah, if I didn't already own Silver Age Hulk Omnibus, I'd totally buy the new reprint. Awesome, I like hearing that.
What about Superman versus Muhammad Ali?
That has not been collected anywhere. I don't think. Again, licensing, right? So I don't think that's been collected anywhere. That's drawn by Neil Adams.
Another rec from Greg Garlier is League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's really dense when it comes to 19th century characters.
It's wonderful, though.
And then you've got
Don't judge it on the movie.
That silly movie.
Don't judge it on the movie.
Look, the sign of sacrifice. I want a new tattoo somewhere like on my wrist to remind myself to have a light heart and not give so much weight to every single thought I have. And Omar said, I'll give the sign of the sacrifice to be the same thing.
Yeah, I'll get the brand of the sacrifice on my neck, just like guts. And it's going to bleed. Running blood.
Actually, that would be a nice touch. Yeah. If you're going to get a tattoo. But no, I'm too scared. Don't get that tattoo.
But the blood will make an X. And then Wolverine will be popping out of that X.
No, well, that's way too much.
It's my tattoo. I can do whatever I want.
Like an arm sleeve and it can all.
And that's gonna run down my arm. It's gonna be an Astro Boy here, and all these things I love. And all my favorite viewers will do a.
I'm more about simplicity and simplicity.
We'll do a what's it called, a bidding war for who gets to be tattooed on my arm on one of my favorite.
No, we're not gonna do a poll.
I'll put Sugar Man. Sugar Man teaching a bunch of kids. Boy, that joke went on too long. Okay.
So I played last night Super Mario Maker 2 with my daughter, and I had a lot of fun. And we made a level together, which was actually pretty good, I must say, for my skills. And I said, she's like, what should we name it? And I said, I made this with my mom. And I kept falling asleep, and she had to wake me up. And I said, the description, say my mom kept falling asleep making this. And it's so cute.
I just beat Metroid Dread. Took me a few months, but that was really cool. I really enjoyed it. It was a good game. It had difficulty that was hard enough for me to enjoy and keep coming back to. The next game, I don't know. I packed them all because I made that mistake of packing them a month ago, and I'm like, I don't know.
Because we were hurried. We were like, we gotta get all this out. So
and she did, and
how big the room is.
I think one of our fights was, hey, I'm gonna go downstairs and let you all sleep up here. I'm gonna go watch a movie. And I'm like, Melanie, where are the remotes? I don't know. I think I packed them up.
Wow,
why would you pack up the remote?
I like your voice.
Anyway, it wasn't that cute. It was more of a, what the? Why did you pick up?
No, you're mad. And then I felt bad, and I'm trying to see if I could get them for cheap. and then you watched a movie on your computer downstairs.
Oh, it was because your mom was spending the night.
That's why.
I had to come down here.
And then you haven't since. So it all worked out.
Not really.
M tattoo over the eye, Bishop style. That would be cool, but man, it's on your face. Marcella's saying there's a deluxe of Superman versus
There is? I didn't know that. I need to get that.
Arjun's saying get it out tattoo.
I do not.
Start with one tat, Omar.
I heard it hurts.
I got one. I did cry.
Look, man, I've been operated. I got a scar across my belly, so I'm ready. Give me my tattoo.
My mom and dad got matching 25th anniversary tattoos and Roman numerals, and she got it on her shit.
Your dad got it on her arm.
You said her arm.
I've had rabies shots. Come at me, man. Rabies shots in my belly button.
That's why you don't like your stomach touch.
I used to live in Perg.
I was touching his stomach.
Do not touch my stomach. That is one of the things you don't do. All right, I will donate everything I can gather for that Duke tattooed on my chest.
No, the Matrix.
Yeah. Matrix and Wolverine popping out of the Matrix going, let's go, bub.
Stop combining. Stop the crossover.
It's my body. I can do what I want.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Isn't that what people fought for?
Melanie is Marge Simpson. I am.
Oh my gosh, and she hates Marge Simpson, and every time.
I don't hate. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to.
It's funny because when we watch The Simpsons, my daughters and I are like, "Yep, that's what mommy would say."
And you know what? Watch It Always Sunny. You're like, you and your brothers are like, "You're D." I'm like, "No, I'm not D."
Oh, you are so.
No,
D.
I am not.
You are Elaine in Seinfeld.
Okay, oh yeah, except not as jerky. Oh, I swear. The other day I was so happy to have danced and I looked in the mirror and I looked like Elaine dancing.
Like she's
now
twitching.
I've seen Seinfeld, but we watched it backwards. We're like on season 3.
She never watched Seinfeld. I didn't know that about her.
I was like, you gotta see the good stuff first. But anyway, yeah, I like Seinfeld.
Keeping up with your mid-condition.
Keeping up with appearances with Hyacinth?
Sure. Is there any info into IDW Turtles? No. That is out of the catalog, meaning it might have been canceled. Why has Melanie become one of the Muppets?
Oh, because of my wig?
Maybe you're bouncing around everywhere and just being happy or dance. I don't know. It's a good question, Reed. I did give my thoughts on JLA. I did go like at the very beginning of the video, talked about JLA and Avengers. I think it's a blessing. So if you want to go whack and watch that. Hey Omar, have you read the Dune graphic novel book 1? It's in a box and I can't, and I will definitely be getting book 2. That was my buddy Kyle sent me that. So
somebody said, do you have like an itinerary, like which to unbox first? Oh, we did label like black bookshelf books.
No, I labeled like my Omnis, like Avengers 2.
Oh yeah, you did. But like you're into the independent stuff.
But then I think when I put you and my brother in charge, you guys kind of like, I don't know, just write books.
Whatever. I just told you. I said black bookshelf.
15-minute warning. 15. Is Omar home? Oh, I am so Homer. The stupid things he does.
Oh, and Rebel by Design said Marge is actually the best character.
Of course, Rebel by Design would say that.
Burns. I love Mr. Burns.
The Boger Man.
The cut of your jib.
Omar, get a tattoo of your parents' wedding.
Oh, thank you, Jack, for the super chat.
Thank you. I am the reminder of why my parents got married. I was born in March and they were married in September of the previous year. You do the math. Hey, but if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be together.
Yes, Craig. If it was wide shot, right? Oh, you can't see.
Yeah.
Past this one, you can see a little bit of the window. It's actually light coming in.
I have just kept up the 3 shelves. Everything else is packed, man. I just wanted to create the illusion that we still have a full, we still have a full.
That we're giving away the illusions, right? Hey, DVC All-Star. Last week I was TikToking.
Yeah.
Omar.
Is the Punisher persona non grata for Omnis right now? I haven't heard. There are no Omnis still. There are no epic collections of his stuff coming out that I've seen. I really don't know. I mean, but then there are a lot of characters that they haven't done either. Could be a coincidence. I really don't know. Yes.
I have seen Omar Pisces Great Garley. I did see the Crazy Clown episode.
David Gabriel, I know you are watching silently. Please make Matt Fraction Len Kaminsky Iron Man runs into Omnibus. Please, people will buy it. Trust me. A rando on the internet. I will write this comment every stream till you make. I love that. I love that you're so persistent. That's a good way to be.
I'm gonna check the AMA vote.
Vote now for Patreon AMA. Your vote will change everything. That is true.
Oh, dude, it's tied. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and Sunday, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's tied.
Free the Punisher.
You guys got 10 minutes to vote.
Hashtag free the Punisher. There's not wearing pants either. All right, man. I'm a new guy, and I love Silver Age stuff. I really want to get the Moon Knight on me. Get it, man. Get it. Get that. It's good. I'm actually next month I'm doing like where to start reading Moon Knight. I'm also doing where to start reading Black Adam. But Moon Knight, people have been asking me to do it for a couple months now, so I figured, yeah, next month I'll do it. I like to rotate between Marvel and DC. But get that by the time you get to the Doug Mensch and Bill Sienkiewicz run, it just becomes its own thing. It's wonderful.
Parcel was doing now. I'm afraid to ask me anything. Ramos Prime, which do you prefer so I can vote?
Whatever you
want. But it needs to be a vote for when you are gonna join. So
have you seen the Casual Comic Collector on YouTube? I have not.
I have watched a couple because
she the young lady that you showed me?
with the wigs.
You are copying her style. And I haven't seen YouTube.
She talks as fast as you do.
Unless my wife makes me watch YouTube for seriously 3 years. Because one, I am too busy to I'm creating my own content. Just like I'm sure most prose novelists don't go and read other books, right? We're just too busy.
No. Wait. When you put it that way, it's like, Madeline Mingle said, all writing is feeding into a communal lake. Like it's all streams lead to lake, the art and craft of writing. And so, yeah, you learn from other authors. Elsa Chartier, who I really admire, check out the interview. She's talking about, her channel. Check it out. She's learning from other artists. Josh Greathouse, he's a comic artist. And inside the panel, he's dissecting what other people do. So it's just a matter of opinion. Your brain, the way you work, is you're afraid of not being genuine, perhaps. But then for other people, it's a shared creativity and being inspired, and you don't have the time.
Okay, so I haven't seen. I wasn't even a big YouTube watcher anyway, but I haven't seen.
No, you weren't.
I haven't really seen anything on YouTube in about 3 years now. I don't, my wife subscribes to different channels. I wish I had the time. Hold on a second, baby. I wish I did have the time, but I'd rather make my content and focus more on my, my channel and my brand, I guess. Because I don't know, that to me, and yes, maybe subconsciously I don't want to borrow ideas from somebody else on accident, thinking and subconsciously, I saw this on another video. I want to do the same thing. I want to be myself. And it's, I think, yeah, that's one of the advices I do give is don't compare yourself to others. Do your own thing. If Omar was a tattoo, my money would be on X-Men X tattoo. Yeah, with the brand of sacrifice.
That was inspiration. Me remembering what Madeline Lingle. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing.
You compare me to Madeline Lingle.
No, I wasn't good. Sure, yes, I was.
All right.
But that, yeah, it's shared creativity, and that
it's a good way of putting it.
Cool. My suggestions on a channel or this channel I'm suggesting, Therapy in a Nutshell. Her name is Emma. You could tell she genuinely cares. She's very not approachable,
I like her voice.
You feel a connection with her. She gives such great advice that makes sense in terms of therapy and how to help. And there's so many diverse videos. Therapy in a Nutshell. I bought a sticker.
My stupid brothers got me watching what are those horseshoe Asthma stuff. Just a bunch of people changing horseshoes.
No, and cleaning it out. The gunk. It's so satisfying.
I fell asleep through one of those videos. I'm like, well, I think I found my new TED Talks. Hi, Omar. Any future? Thank you for the super chat, Wamid. Any future review for Superman Man of Steel Volume 4? Absolutely. As soon as I get it in. That's one of my most wanted books that I've been. It wraps up that era before we get into the Triangle year. So yes.
And Jack, thank you for the super chat. How about Wolvie Tat as done by your fave artist? You paid $2. You should take that.
That's some good advice. How about Wolverine's face on my face? And it's always angry, so you can't tell if it's.
Dude, the cover to the trade I just read. Chris Claremont's the first run with Wolverine.
The
yeah,
Frank Miller one.
a huge one on your chest. That would be really weird.
If people like you, they recommend other comic channels. If people like you, they recommend other comic channels.
Why am I having a hard time understanding that?
If people like me, they recommend me other comic channels. Okay. Are you suggesting we recommend other comic channels? Because I would love to recommend BJ Kick's channel.
Yeah, we've got friends of the channels.
Omnidog Live, Mad Dog overseas in the UK, Omni Nation, who's got the most contagious laugh. He's a really nice guy. If you're suggesting like comic channels like this, absolutely, then I can recommend things like that. I hope that's what you meant. I'll get a tattoo of Harley Davidson with a crown on top and call her Harley Quinn. You should get a Harley Davidson riding Harley Quinn. I think she would appreciate that. Omni Dog is amazing. He is a really good friend of mine.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
You and him and Super Squad D, Tyler. You guys.
We have a chat. We talk every day.
Out of the text.
Well,
I used to be in it for like
no girls allowed.
2 weeks.
That was his rule because he's old school.
My friend Simon, and I'm just playing. I'm not upset about it. My friend Simon Bisley does. Why are you looking at me?
Oh, that's right. He is friends with Simon Bisley.
Designed some shark tattoos for Kanye West.
Kanye West.
I was gonna say years back. That's really cool.
Simon Beasley did my favorite take on Lobo. I love his artwork. Casually Comics is underrated. Sasha is hilarious. That is the same lady, right? That I was thinking about. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember you showing me some videos of her. The hardcover comic YouTube is Matt and Mike. Those guys are great.
Thanks for the shout out, buddy. We are
okay, I know that's not Jess because he would never call me buddy.
Oh, okay, Chris. So because you subscribe, the other channels come up. Definitely.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, man. Check them out. They're all great people. Silver Kyle is doing a great job on his channel. There's another guy. He tagged me on one of his videos after my announcement of some upcoming Omnis, and he has a lot of video games on his channel too. So yeah.
Yeah, look at y'all recommending
Cupcake Taylor's Talks Comics, Cupcake Comics,
BJ Kicks.
I'm trying to think of. I know I'm leaving people out. I am so sorry, but all those stuff, man, like they're just Jim Men Collectibles. I don't think Jim Men and Comics. Who is it? Casual Comics. They have more subscribers than we do. I don't think they're underrated. I think they're okay. Cartoonist Kayfabe, I think they're surpassing. They've been doing. How long have they been doing it? 2 years, I think. Both of them are comic book creators and break down comics and stuff. I think For the Love of Comics, that's the other guy. That is one channel that people told me to watch, and I watched a couple of his videos, and I was like, I really like this guy. He is so smart. And people wanted me to do a collab video with him, and I'm over here with my so this picture is pretty, and he's like, let me show you exactly why it's pretty. Like sounds like a college professor, and just a very knowledgeable guy. Loves Usagi Yojimbo. Is there any talk of an Uncanny X-Men Omnibus Volume 5? No talk, but wait till 2023, baby. The year of the X.
So we got 2 minutes left, and tonight's Ask Me Anything is winning.
Okay.
Just saying. Here's the super chat.
Madoff. I did say Mad Dog. I did say that. Comic Tropes.
Maybe there's a Madoff.
Oh, if there's a Madoff, I'm sorry. Go watch the channel.
Okay, wait.
This is from Mateus Carlones.
Thank you. I wish you a lot of happiness in the new home. Good luck moving. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, I don't physically want to hug my home by lying on the floor.
Apparently, she's going to lay there for 2 days in a row.
I think Pauly Shore is underrated.
I hate every word in that sentence. The Nerd Herd Comic Book Club is great. Yeah, if you all have suggestions, by all means, leave them there. Leave them in the... Even though I don't have time to watch, people will appreciate, getting to check out other channels. OPB has a YouTube channel. I think somebody told me that. Yeah.
Down with OPB. Yeah, you know me.
You're going to get them sued. If you like people buying single issues, Mint Hunter Comics is great. Okay. No Madoff is not a thing. Well, it should be now. Go start a channel called Madoff.
Polly's going to pick for MCU Mr. Fantastic.
What is your problem? No. Rest in peace, Ian Kennedy, 2008 AD.
Oh.
He passed away. 2000 AD. I'm sorry, not to change the tone, but they were kind enough to send me a package. I need to reach out to my contact over there. They're really sweet. They sent me a book. A couple of books like that Dread book, the one that I had on the thumbnail, this one here. I guess they must have heard me go on and on about like how much I love That's my favorite Dredd character, Judge Death. So they were kind enough to send me this. That was all. I was about to buy this. So that was really cool. Those guys are great. They publish some great stuff, and a lot of the stuff is available here in America. Oh, this is in color. So.
Have you guys ever read Shogun by James Clavell? They should make a comic off of it.
Yes. Many years ago, Dan bought it for me. So, absolutely. I like it. Oh my goodness, it's been decades since I've read it. Omar, you've sent me on so many deep dives. Thanks for all your hard work. Thank you for the kind words. It is my pleasure. Earl Grey, there's another person. Somebody else suggested that.
Oh, I was thinking T. Earl Grey.
No. Hi, Omar. Can you suggest David and Avengers George Perez omnibus containing his first run on here from 141 to 177? We get all those are great stories in an Omni. Yeah, that has a lot of Steve Englehart stuff. I think before we get that, though, we'll probably get like a volume 5 of Avengers. Give up a little bit.
Okay.
Arjun is mad.
No.
Arjun said, dude, David needs to make an ASM volume 4 reprint. It makes me go crazy that this isn't a thing anymore. I'm sure that will come. And besides, we have the reprint poll next month. If you want to go for it, vote for it.
Max, the AMA vote is not tied. It is tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time will be the Ask Me Anything. So you guys tune in. This is on the $7.77 tier on Patreon, which is engagement with like a book club as well. And all of the previous tiers, rewards, benefits, things to fit your needs of like early access to announcement videos that you could discuss in the Discord that we have. That's a positive, honest community, and access to Omar's documentation for which videos?
The upcoming collected editions and the reading orders.
And
there's a Discord.
The opportunity to vote on Old Reader, New Reader Tuesday evenings with Maddie, which is a live chat about some books you may not know. It used to be with Omar, Amanda, and Maddie. So Old Reader being Omar had read it and Amanda and Maddie hadn't. And yeah,
I miss those. I think I like to go back to those eventually, maybe once a week or once a month. Oh God, X-Men anniversary in 2023 is going to destroy my bank account. Marvel hopes so. I hope Year of X will get us Road to Onslaught Omnibus. I love that you threw that in there before X-Men Volume 5. It goes where your brain is, Andrew, or your age. Nothing wrong with that. X-Men 2099 Omnibus, 30th anniversary. My goodness, 30 years of that. I feel older every day. What's better run? Brubaker run or Daredevil? Me, Brubaker. Everybody else, I think we'll say Bendis's run. Omar, tell Maddie I'm still working on growing that mustache. I will tell her. Don't forget George Perez's early work in Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. It's wonderful. Ooh, we're past the 2-hour mark. Let's take a couple more questions. Bruh, before AM for me here. Let's reschedule. X-Men anniversary gets us X-Men Omnibus. I already told you, Tyler. No X-Men Omnibus for you. Gary Russell, are we still getting a reprint of your collection tour? Getting a reprint. I like that. On the new house. Yes, when it's all put up. I would love to do that. That'd be fun. I'll have more room, hopefully. Is Deadpool a good starter comic? If you like that type of comedy, then go for the Joe Kelly run of Deadpool. Yes. So still holding on to the possibility of an X-Men by Joe Mad. How has that not happened?
To go back to about Deadpool, yeah, Cable and Deadpool, not Deadpool and Cable. He's a different character at the beginning.
Gwenpool, what am I gonna get when I announce? Bard. What am I gonna get? What am I getting when I announce Gwenpool Omni? You'll leave the channel, then there won't be any need for you to keep asking.
Okay, so Harvey is asking, any news on Gideon Falls Book 2?
Nothing yet, but the catalog is still being made. Hopefully, we finally got solicitations for the oh my gosh, what is it called?
You keep saying amazing.
The 7 to Eternity book. I was so looking forward to that last year. That it's finally coming out this year. Yo, Omar, Melanie, hip hop. What's up, buddy? It's been a minute. And Marvel Bab. It was good to see you, buddy. What up? You psyched for the 2022 Claremont Gambit miniseries? It's set when Little Rose Storm and Gambit first met. That's adorable. Of course I am. Who's the artist? Do we know yet? Do you know anything about Batwing? I know that his omnibus got canceled and we're getting a complete collection. So, and the character was okay.
What? Wait, baby number 3 being solicited, like
a
baby?
Does he know something I don't know?
Nope, we're good.
Everyone, I just want to thank you all for joining us. Hit that like on the way out. Check out cheapgraphicnovels.com if you live here in the United States. As far as the this weekend videos, we have tomorrow will be the Batman Dark Knight Dark Victory Deluxe Edition. Monday will be What If Omnibus Volume 2, maybe a Hulk Silver Age Mighty Marvel Masterworks Volume 1 reviewed by the family, and I'll start our own little playlist for that. Like family reviews or something with the kiddos. Tuesday will be
students watched it.
That's good.
But the review that we did as a family, and she was like, "Your kids are great."
Tuesday will be the Marvel trades. Wednesday will be either the Black Adam, where to start reading Black Adam, or I cannot remember. There was something else I needed to do by Wednesday. There'll be some Marvel announcements in the next week too. Thursday will be Curtis and I, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be live. It will be the upcoming September to December of 2022 Epic Collections. 21 of them, 6 being reprints. Friday will be Friday is my upcoming collected editions for the month of March. That is oh my gosh, I'm going to be busy. Saturday will be the live stream. Sunday will be my top 10 choices. Monday, that's probably when I'll do the reprint poll. I hope. Everyone, have a wonderful weekend. It was a pleasure to be here with you all. Have you noticed
I've gotten better with my stamina? I'm not hungry 20 minutes before the end, and I'm not like getting tired.
High five.
We will enjoy without you, Bard.
Tolga, my buddy Tolga made it the last minute. Hey, man.
Well, bye, Tolga, and everybody else.
Goodbye, everybody.
Stay minty.
Thank you for being here.